He's shouting and pointing to one direction. But his own people are blind and saying it's causing division. Tell me why? Someone who sacrificed his life for you and I. Tell me why? Out of sight has become matter of our mind. He's asking for nothing and cares about life for these people emancipation. No. There is a breaking news to those who never knew. But make me to give you a clue. In the morning sunrise, there is a breaking news to those who never knew. But make me to give you a clue. In the morning sunrise. He lost daddy and mommy and it live for nothing, doesn't care about nothing and abandon his family. Yeah. Oh. Take your time and think what is going through. He doesn't want to give up but to protect you. Even when they throw him Africa choo-choo. Oh no. Oh, bring up the cannon now. Let me hear you sing. Bring up the cannon now. Bring up the cannon now. Bring up the cannon You hate him because of baby. We love him, he's one and only. We follow him because he's ready to die for the freedom of his people. Whatever he said, it's a prophecy. Take it or you live it, later you will live. He's so fanatical and ever ready to die for the freedom of his people. There is a breaking news to those who never knew. But make me to give you a clue. In the morning sunrise, there is a breaking news to those who never knew. But make me to give you a clue. The morning sunrise, bring up the cannon now. 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 Bring up the cannon Everybody down that job is singing. Bring up the cannon, yeah. Bring up the Hello, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom all over the world. Thank you for joining me. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your location. Wonderful Biafrans, lovers of freedom, join me from wherever you are watching so that we will continue. Biafra is our religion, is our new nation. We must evangelize, talk to the world about our new nation, talk about what goes on around the world. My people, is not easy anywhere at all. Everybody is crying out for their freedom, and Biafra will not be different. Join me from wherever you are watching. Thank you, my people. Thank you, Charles, for joining us. Join me, so that we will continue. Ndị be anyị nọ n'ụlọ, ekenekwa m unu. Ekene m nwoke, ekene nwanyị. Ọ ga-adịla onye ọbụla na mma. nke onye chilu nyazelu. Daalụ nụ ndị be anyị. Join me so that we will continue. We are now at the diplomatic stage of our freedom fight, and what that means is that we have a government that we have to support financially to create an avenue for achieving our recognition from all over the world. Ndị be anyị nọ n'ụlọ, ama m na Monday na-abụ Biafra Day, which is sit at home. We are with you people. Ọ ga-adịla unu mma. Tata bụ 2nd of March 2026, and ife second bụ today bụ Orie n'afịa ndị be anyị. Ndewonu my people. Join me and let us continue. There are many things to talk about, but here let me show you this video, and you will know that everybody is concerned. Everybody is concerned what is going on in the zoo. This is a plea by a priest for the release of our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
I am pleading with everybody, every citizen of this country, especially Christians. I am also pleading with all those who swear an oath in the name of God to protect the interest of Nigerians and work for their safety and well-being, to understand the nature of that God in whose name they made that profession of office, that they took that oath. It is only in that way, understanding the nature of God in whom they took that oath and living according to that understanding, because we are made in His image, that is the only way we can hope to reduce the suffering among our people. Ahụhụ akarịa. Ahụhụ akarịa, bikonu. Onye ọbụla mee ebere. Onye iwe na-ewe jiri nwayọọ. Many of us are angry, but we have to be careful how we express our anger, or we may cause more problems. It is in this spirit, in this light, that I understand the initiative by some state governments in the southeast, especially the newly inaugurated government in Enugu State, to try to restore normalcy in the southeast. But I want to believe and I want to affirm that this initiative must, of necessity, include an increase in the efforts and coordination of all the efforts made by the southeastern governors to secure the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from detention. Because we all believe that his continued detention, despite the ruling of a court of law and despite the powers invested in the president by law to intervene in such cases, his continued detention is largely responsible for the insecurity and the unrest we experience in the southeast. And until that is addressed, any peace we hope to achieve may only be superficial. But I'm begging everybody to give the government now, especially new government, the benefit of the doubt. on the wage damash, and there may be reason for that anger. But I strongly believe that the entrenched positions, both of the government and of the agitators in this regard, have not brought us the peace we are looking for. This is the time to shift grounds. Udun Ishidabe, I'm begging in the name of that same God in which many people swear the oath of office, but more importantly, in the name of that God who is love in the Father, gift in the Son, and communion in the Spirit, that God in whose image all of us are made. May the grace of our Lord Jesus Christ, the love of God the Father, and the communion of the Holy Spirit be with you all.
Yes, my people, thank you so much. Thank you for joining me. Ndewono, my people, thank you so much. I really wasn't going to come out today because yesterday we had UK Biafrans town hall meeting that took the whole day, and being part of the arrangement and everything, you can imagine how I feel today. Very tired, and you know, I thank God for everything. When we are talking about the release of Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, it really hurts me because it feels as if we are asking that one criminal should be released. This is the way I feel. I feel as if we are asking for the release of Mazin Nnamdi Kanu because he is a criminal or he committed any crime. If you look carefully on this picture, you will see here they said no instrument of terrorism found on Nnamdi Kanu. DSS witness tells the court no evidence of wrongdoing found on this man, but he's in prison today because he is an Igbo man. He is in prison today because he wants the freedom of his people. So now, there's a video I want to see if I can find and show you, and you will tell me if the bandits could be forgiven and be converted to what they call repented Boko Haram. Now tell me, if Nigeria government is going to forgive a terrorist and convert him to what they call Islamic group. Yeah. Now, listen to this.
In the laws of war, at the end of the day, the Boko Haram fighters are still considered as Nigerians.
Can you imagine?
They may have erred, and they will definitely account for whatever they have done. Are we saying, on account of the fact that they are Nigerians, if we have the opportunity to rehabilitate them, we should not?
These are not Nigerians. They are people who came from Sahel. They are Mali, Niger, all these African countries, Mauritania, Senegal, where they go to recruit criminals, give them Nigeria passport and rehabilitate them. Let's continue listening to him.
And I think that is what went into the thinking of the defense secretaries some years ago, which was also bought by the federal government and the Borno state government to arrive at the issue of the Borno model. So we take your observation seriously, and I can assure you that that review will be done, and you will hear our new operational directives for Operation Safe Corridor. Thank you. In the laws of war, at the end of the day, the Boko Haram fighters are still considered as Nigerians. They may have erred, and they will definitely account for whatever they have done. Are we saying, on account of the fact that they are Nigerians, if we have the opportunity to rehabilitate them, we should not? And I think that is what went into the thinking of the defense secretaries some years ago, which was also bought by the federal government and the Borno state government to arrive at the issue of the Borno model. So we take your observation seriously, and I can assure you that.
This man talking here is either a Yoruba man or Igbo man in the military. But he's talking of the conversion of terrorists, people who are terrorizing the country. Terrorizing. Terrorizing is just not like coming to put fear into someone, blow whistle, or shoot in the air. This is real decimation of human lives, burning churches with people inside it, or going to people's homes to buy them because you want to convert them to Islam, because you think they are not of the same religion. Conquest, to conquer people, their land, everything. But onye ndu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in prison. If you talk about Biafra, Ijele or Udele will take them like they did to Odumeje's house. Odumeje is not a member of IPOB or anything, but Udele took military and caterpillar to go and bulldoze his house in his hometown because he's talking of Biafra in his church. But look at these ones. They are killers, people who maim and destroy lives. So, Biafrans, why am I doing this? I'm doing it because this Biafra movement, this liberation, freedom fight, we have a leader. And that leader is not here. He is in prison for just asking that his people should be released for freedom fighting. Now you will compare the word freedom fight and terrorism. The similarities, I cannot tell anybody because there is none. Freedom fight and terrorism, they are not the same. But this military man, I'm sure he's a Yoruba man because every top military person now is a Yoruba person. It is because Tinubu is there with all his brothers and sisters to safeguard his position. They always think about their position without thinking of the interests of the citizens that they have come to protect. Always pampering terrorists. They pay millions, billions of dollars to the terrorists. And who does that? Kashim Shettima. When they were elected into power, 2023, Shettima said, I will be the chief security officer. Tinubu said, I will be the oil minister. Plus their positions as the president and vice. So Kashim Shetima is always making sure that these bandits are paid billions of naira or dollar in order to be able to buy more weapon. So you can never trace the movement of this money or who sponsors it, because they are always very calculative when it comes to how they will be decimating those who are not Christians and those tribes that they don't like, and that is Biafrans, because we are the only tribe who can stand tall and challenge Nigeria. All the evil and atrocities they commit, it is only Biafrans. As Mandela rightly said, that a freedom fighter has three places to be. One, if you are not in your grave, you will be in exile or in prison. Granted, our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, was in exile, fighting for the liberation of Biafrans and for our recognition. Unfortunately, he fell into the hand of the Fulanis when they lured him to Kenya for a meeting, and he thought that the meeting is genuine because they used a Biafran to invite him there. After Asari Dokubo, the governors, during the time of David Umahi, Governor Wike, all of them, they all planned with his former lawyer, Ifeanyi Ejiofor. All of them, they connived to bring Onyendu back. But look at what look at what they said here. The DSS, that no instrument of terrorism found on Nnamdi Kanu, DSS witness tells the court. Yet they went ahead to jail him, give him life sentence. They gave him life sentence. So Biafrans, how are we going to pay Mazi Nnamdi Kanu back? He said, I will not disappoint you. I will not disappoint you. Are we going to disappoint him? And how are we going to demonstrate that we are strongly behind him? To ensure that this Biafra Republic government in exile is being properly and totally financed. You have to finance. You have to support with your money, Ejema and Eje. We need financial support because every functioning government, every successful government is, based on their financial capacity. We need to be recognized. We have men and women who are our lobbyists. If you know why the last group of people that left us went, you will know that it is good for us to maintain our government. They left because they said that our current prime minister, Mazi Ogenkere, that he is spending money with the lobbyists, that he is not paying attention to our security, which is not correct. These people, have they now defeated our men that are securing our land? The answer is no. Are we now recognized at the verge of it? So when you see that your leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who said to us clearly, I will not disappoint you, he is in detention, in prison, life sentence to be precise, you will then ask yourself, if I am a freedom fighter, if I want to be this Biafra, if I want my nation to come through, what do I do? Now that we have a government, how do you finance that government? It is left for you and I. Charge your pocket. I know it is not easy for people to part with their money. But when you know that that thing you are parting your money for is going to yield a very good lasting dividend, why don't you take the chance? We need sponsors. IOU loan. When you go to our website, which is displayed here, www.biafrarepublicgovernment.org, you will see donate icon. You click on it and you will see a whole list of what to do to support our freedom. You will see IOU, you will see BLT, which is Biafra Liberation Tax. IOU loan is a loan you will give to Biafrans. When Biafra comes as it is coming, you will be compensated 100% payback. If you give us 1,000 ejema, which is equivalent to $1,000, you will be given 2,000. If you give us 3,000 ejema as IOU loan, you will be given 6,000. If you have so much that you want to invest, please do. If you invest up to 20,000 ejema, you will receive 40,000. And that will be good enough to start you off in a new nation, Biafra, when Biafra comes. And my people, if you don't understand that Biafra is here, from everything happening, then you are not serious. So ndị be anyị ekene m unu niile bụ ndị nọ here. Maazị Charles ndewo. Thank you so much, William. Biafra and beyond. Mighty Dot, AUJ, and so many of us in day one. So my people, I have just shown you a video of the military man whose duty it is to be converting terrorists to military.
The day, the Boko Haram fighters are still considered as Nigerians.
Have you seen it? When proper trained soldiers who knows what it is, rule of engagement, will come without shame, looking people in their eyes. Look at this man's face. He is lying to himself, but he's covering up because maybe as a Yoruba man, he's just there for the interest of protecting Tinubu's interest. That's all. Because he knows that what he's saying is wrong. How can you say that somebody that Gumi goes to recruit from all these other nook and crannies African countries around the zoo, like Senegal, Burkina Faso, Mali, Niger, they will go there, Mauritania, and bring all these terrorist groups and tell you that they are Nigerians? Granted that they are Nigerians, why are they not in prison for killing people? But you rather choose to rehabilitate them and imprison those who are fighting for freedom. Because this is a jihadist agenda, conquest agenda, started so many years ago. Unfortunately, it was only the Biafrans that were taking the hit, but now it is gone viral. It is gone viral. So, Biafrans, I won't be long today because I cannot lie to you. I am very, very tired. The running around last week is telling on me. I am very tired. But if you look at my title here, you will see what it says. The title said, America fishing out terror groups. After Iran, Nigeria is next. in line. That is it. Very correct. So let me delve into that. Let me delve into it. Ndị be anyị ị na-eme program na-enye news, inyekwa home news, inye news about ife na-aga gburugburu now na the whole world. As you all know, nwoke anụnwa na-afịa bụ Ayatollah amarom Ayatollah ife ọ bụ mana onye isi ndị Iran. Una fugie. This very man, onwero country nwoke a de terrorize. Why? Because no na befa ka Islamic religion ubido. They sponsor so many countries, terrorize many people in the course of their jihad. Day before yesterday, they were my sister, they were Solomon, Dalono. Thank you for joining us. So my people, onofu nwoke anọ here, afia bụ Ayatollah, onye isi ndị Iran, ndị na-egbu mmadụ, ndị na-eme ka ana Islamize people n'ọlụ onwefa. Onye ndu gwara anyị si na sọsọ ndị Muslim bụ people ada akwụsị evangelism. They are always on rampage, making life hell for innocent people. Now, Iranians say that they don't want to be Muslims anymore. Their women kept removing their jihab or hajib. I don't know what it is called. It's hijab. Hijab. They use it to cover themselves. They removed it publicly and say, we are not Muslims. This is the religion we practiced before these people came forcefully and Islamized us. Nwoke anụnwa unu for here. Fana terrorizing so many countries. Thank you, thank you. I am really very tired. I won't be long here. Yesterday it was so hectic. So hectic. Thank you so much. And I hope you heard the song that the Biafran women sang for you, for your unwavering support, financially and otherwise. You are fantastic, my sister tutors. You are the kind of people we need, and I thank God you are with us. Thank you so much. Now, look at this again. See the number of countries that Iran has attacked. Look at them. It is written here. Iran, in the past, they have attacked Israel, Jordan, Qatar, Bahrain, Kuwait, Saudi Arabia, the UAE. Now they are in Nigeria. We want everybody to realize that it is only the rat in the house that invites the one outside. Because a passerby or a visitor does not know what is kept in the house. So this man was invited to Nigeria by the Islamic group, Kashim Shettima, Buhari, Gumi, Malami, Pantami, El-Rufai, Ribadu, all of them, name them, Garba, the one they call uh, uh, Shetima Yerima, all of them. These are the people who invited this man, and he sponsors them financially. So now the American government that says enough is enough. All this maiming and sending people to their early graves because of jihad, that it should stop. Currently, America has told Nigeria, you should stop blasphemy law and Sharia, and they are not accepting it. Last week, I showed you video of them sitting all together telling America that you cannot come to intimidate us. But they are busy intimidating innocent citizens in that zoological republic called Nigeria. Unfortunately, our people are still trapped there. And fortunately, we are not going to take our eyes off them, because you have to focus on your enemy so that you know how to strategize. This man is the man attacking everybody. He wants the whole world to turn to Islam. That's what he wants to do. But it's impossible. It can never happen. They can do it anywhere else, but not in Biafra land. Thank you, my sister. I do appreciate. Thank you so much. Let me send the link in case you have time. You join me on the studio so that you know how to discuss most of these things better. Biafrans, this man, I have shown you all the countries that he has terrorized. And do you know that because this man has been pied, he has been sent to judgment, Nigerian counterparts are demonstrating? Do you people know that? I don't understand Nigerian citizens, but I know who are doing this. The Fulanis, because Hausas, they are conquered nation. The Middle Belt cannot, and not the Biafrans, not the Yorubas. Yoruba is one leg in, one leg out. If Tinubu loses election in 2027, you will see the true color of the Yorubas. So, Biafrans, we are telling Nigeria government that they are the next in line for America to come and fish them out, especially Tinubu, Gumi, Kashim Shettima, all of them, Ribadu, they are coming for you. You are the next in line. Now, look at this man.
الله أكبر من المؤمنين رجال صدقوا ما عاهدوا الله عليه فمنهم من قضى نهبه ومنهم من ينتظر وما بدلوا تبديلا.
Because when we say that they have pied their leader, some people will say, oh, are you sure? Are you this? Are you that? They pie their leader and all their militaries, their military heads. He is crying because of the death of their leader. But he will not cry when they are unaliving innocent people. You see it. You go about unaliving people because of religion. Religion. Which Christian in this world does not understand or does not know that God Almighty invited or called Moses on Mountain Sinai and said, gave him 10 commandments. Thou shalt not kill. There, the Islamic group, they refer to God as Allah, which Allah is telling you to kill people, that after killing people, you will come and meet me in heaven. So their own God is it different from the God that told Moses, thou shalt not kill among the 10 commandments? Yes, yes, Biafra and beyond, you are very correct. So this man is crying. Let us play it so that people will understand that truly that their leader is no more.
انا لله انا لله و انا الیه راجعون. بعد از عمری مجاهدت حسینی و دائمی و خستگی ناپذیر، روح بلند و ملکوتی کوه نستوه ولایت، پدر مهربان امت، رهبر و امام مسلمین، حضرت آیت الله العظما سید علی حسینی خامنه ای در راه سربلندی حرم جمهوری اسلامی ایران
And its partners have launched Operation Epic Fury, one of the largest over the
Biafrans, I know that many of us will agree with me that this man was sent by God on a divine mission. On a divine mission. Please, tutors, join me. President Donald Trump was sent by God to come and rescue the oppressed. The people of Iran were dancing on the streets of Texas in America, jubilating that their freedom is here. And I cannot wait the day it will be our turn. Soon and very soon, we will dance and jubilate. We will dance and jubilate on the streets of Biafra for our freedom. We will be free one day, and it is already in the process. So, my people, let us continue to donate, donate, donate. Go to our website and donate. Please, my people, please, Biafrans, do not ignore your government. Oh, you are waiting for his tears. My sister, these people, what is Takia? They were born and raised with that lies. They lie all the time. They lie in everything they do. You can imagine a whole military man coming here to tell you that terrorists are Nigerians, that they have to rehabilitate them after killing human beings. You have to rehabilitate them or put them in prison or return them to their country. No, you will rehabilitate them, give them uniform. When they cry or when they laugh or when they say anything, it's all lies. All lies. They lie so much. Let us listen to President Donald Trump, the most powerful man on this planet.
Past 36 hours, the United States and its partners have launched Operation Epic Fury, one of the largest, most complex, most overwhelming military offensives the world has ever seen. Nobody's seen anything like it.
Nobody have seen anything like it. You know, nobody have seen anything like it. After Iran, Nigeria is next.
We have hit hundreds of targets in Iran, including Revolutionary Guard facilities, Iranian air defense systems. Just now, it was announced that we knocked out 9 ships plus their naval building, all in a matter of literally minutes. Iran's formerly supreme leader, Ayatollah Khamenei, is dead. This wretched and vile man had the blood of hundreds and even thousands of Americans on his hands and was
Wretched and vile man. He is wretched. Not only that he is wretched, he is vile. He's going to be judged, and maybe the 72 virgins will be at the doorstep to welcome him.
responsible for the slaughter of countless thousands of innocent people all across many countries. Last night, all over Iran, the voices of the Iranian people could be heard cheering and celebrating in the streets when his death was announced.
Yes, you heard it. So many Iranians that ran out of Iran and took refuge in America. We are still celebrating. Very soon it will be our turn to celebrate. Biafrans, donate and support your government in exile. Go to our website or call this number you see here for your donation. The website is simply www.biafrarepublicgovernment.org, all in small letter, and government is spelled in full. My people, we are there. After Iran, Nigeria is next.
The entire military command is gone as well, and many of them want to surrender into saving their lives. They want immunity. They're calling by the thousands. Combat operations continue at this time in full force, and they will continue until all of our objectives are achieved. We have very strong objectives. They could have done something 2 weeks ago, but they just couldn't get there. Earlier today, CENTCOM shared the news that 3 U.S. military service members have been killed in action. As one nation, we grieve for the true American patriots who have made the ultimate sacrifice for our nation.
Ultimate sacrifice for their nation. My people, you will ask yourself, why is it the President of America that have come to talk about this? He came by himself because he cares for humanity, because he supports the life of innocent people. He does not take life. He supports people to be at peace, to be left alone. And my people, you know, like he did on the 25th of December 2025, that is just the beginning. Aso Rock was built by foreigners, and they know the position of Aso Rock. Very soon, they will go there and start picking them one by one, because they know that Nigeria government is in alliance with Khomeini of Iran, and that Iran continues to ginger them to take over the whole Nigeria, all the region, and Islamize them, no matter what it costs. So America knows this. That's why their president came out by himself to make this announcement. He has a lot of congressmen, he has his secretary, his COS, but he decided to come out by himself and make this public announcement. So, Biafrans, as we are here, we are the subordinates of our Biafra Republic government in exile. I personally am not a professional journalist or a broadcaster. But my people, when the push comes to shove, we have to do what we can do to let the world hear our voice. Biafrans, rise up. Ndewo Sunday. Dalo. Thank you for joining us, Ikenna. Udo. Dalo so much. My people, remember to click the like button and share this message so that it goes viral. So for those of you in Nigeria who are protesting against America, you wait, they are coming for you. They are coming.
Even as we continue the righteous mission for which they gave their lives, we pray for the full recovery of the wounded and send our immense love and eternal gratitude to the families of the fallen. And sadly, there will likely be more. Before it ends, that's the way it is. Likely be more, but we'll do everything possible where that won't be the case. But America will avenge their deaths and deliver the most punishing blow to the terrorists who have waged war against basically civilization. They have waged war against civilization itself. Our resolve, and likewise that of Israel, has never been stronger. America is now again the richest, most powerful nation in the world by far. But the only reason we enjoy the quality of life that we do and the freedom and security is we have done things that others are unable to do. But it's because of warriors who are willing to lay down their lives to do battle with our enemies. And they do battle better than anybody. An Iranian regime armed with long-range missiles and nuclear weapons would be a dire threat to every American. We cannot allow a nation that raises terrorist armies to possess such weapons that would allow them to extort the world to their evil will. Not going to let it happen. We're not happening to us, and we're not going to let it happen to others. The United States.
Yes, he said that they will not allow it to happen to them or to happen to others. They are definitely going to head towards Nigeria because they know all these jihadist cells, all their enclaves where they are hiding, what is going on. They know it. America know it. And thank God they have stepped their foot on the soil of Nigeria. They are watching them closely and they know the targets.
It says the strongest military the world has ever seen. I rebuilt our military in my first term. There's never been a military like we possess. And frankly, there's nobody even close, but we are now using that military for good. We want to have it for good purpose.
Yes, their military is for good purpose, not like Nigeria, that will infiltrate their military with terrorists. Nigeria military has been infiltrated by terrorist groups. They will call them repented Boko Haram. The American military is not like that. Thank you, my sister.
We're undertaking this massive operation not merely to ensure security for our own time and place, but for our children and their children, just as our ancestors have done for us many, many years ago. This is the duty and the burden of a free people.
You see, they also talk about their ancestors. But you Africans know, you easily forget that your ancestors fought very hard to keep this land for you. And you are not fighting back. You are not moving any finger. You don't want to know. You just want to allow Fulanis to come and take over your land. Biafrans, rise up. Ndewo, my sister, go ahead and talk to Biafrans. God bless you.
Can you hear
Hello,
me?
tutors. Yes, I'm
Can you hear
hearing
me?
you now.
Oh, glory to God.
Yes, yes,
I wonder what happened that day. Okay.
honestly.
Uh, thank you, our amiable mama. Hey, you are a leader with full force. Hey, the force of attraction that is working in you, you are blessed. Oh, it is heavenly, celestial.
Thank you.
I'm telling you.
Thank, thank you.
God bless
Thank
you.
you.
You are really a force. You see, all this you're talking every day to Biafrans is not a waste. That was what backed you up yesterday during the UK town hall meeting.
Do
Because
you know
we
I
will
was
see,
nervous?
ah, ah,
I didn't want
Biafrans
it
did
to
the
be a
job for
flop.
you. No, it can never be. Imbanu, it's not possible. It's about commitment and dedication. And once you are
Exactly.
committed and dedicated, the spirit of Biafra will back you up. It's about
Yes,
sincerity. Because you
yes,
are not here for relevance, you are not here for position, you are not here to be the highest donor, you are not here to check grammar error, and all that. What we are looking for is the freedom of the Biafra people. So
yes.
the spirit of Biafra needs someone that is sincere. So, and from your appearance yesterday, you attracted that positive energy. I watched it, I went to bed, it was late, yeah. You were so
Okay.
beautiful. There is
Oh my
nobody
God.
that will see such appearance and say, no, let me not go and support UK.
They
So
tried. They
I
tried.
I want to really thank you for allowing God to use you for that breakthrough, because it was as if it has collapsed, but since it is about Biafra, it did not just pour out. It burned, but it did not pour or collapse finally.
Yes.
So I believe I'm speaking the minds of the Biafrans, and we really appreciate you.
Thank
So
you so
keep
much.
on doing it. God bless you, and keep on looking beautiful for Biafrans. We want to see this face every day. Yes, so you see, all of us were complete yesterday because we cannot leave you behind. Didn't you see that UK fundraising was so, productive and positive,
Yes.
because I'm fruitful, because I think it was the crowd that turned up yesterday was more than the crowd that turned up for our Saturday fundraising. I have to be
Yes.
sincere. And I was
Honestly,
wondering when you were calling their names, I said, all these people are in the UK.
I'm
Hey,
telling you.
let it
Many
not be
more
only for town hall or UK
many
national.
more people are coming back.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Let them come back. I was clapping when I heard you go through the names this morning as I was watching. I was clapping my hands. I said, oh God, let these people not only come for UK Town Hall meeting, let them be committed and know that it is only Briggy that is there for everyone. Yes,
Yes.
we are all seeking for the freedom of the Biafran people, because if you look at what is happening now, those of them that were hiding under their shield, pretending to work and share intelligence with the United States of America, everybody have seen now that they are the ones funding terrorism.
Oh,
Ribadu is the one funding terrorism with Shetima, all of them, with
all of
Gumi.
them.
Now they cannot hide it again. They are
Mm.
speaking the same language with Gumi, meaning that they were the ones that made Gumi to be their spokesperson.
Yes.
They tell Gumi what to say. They tell the terrorists what to say. And they have come out now to tell you we were behind Gumi. And we are repeating the same thing that Gumi has been saying. And if you go back, oh, Biafrans, sorry, they were all the Biafrans that have gathered here. And those that will listen to this program later, we say thank you so much. I really appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. Let us come back together and know that we are here for the freedom of the Biafran people. We should be proud of the government that we have. There is no escape route except bringing. Nobody will give you Biafra, because nobody, no group, right from inception. I was just going through the Aburu, is it Aburi Accord or whatever that was agreed in Ghana. Nigeria has never been a safe place for our people. And our Ojukwu had to go to Ghana for that meeting because that was the only place his safety was assured. Nigeria don't need you and me. They don't. So it is high time we come together and support our freedom and support our government. You see, this is the terrorist. And he was saying, oh, that the man is innocent soul died for jihad. Imagine that Ayatollah died, he was innocent soul that died for jihad, that he is lucky. And I'm praying for that luck to also come upon him
Yes.
very soon. All of them. That same luck should come fall upon them. Let them also be lucky to die for jihad. That is our prayers. We know one of them came out last week and said, oh, they can, oh, Charles, CEO, a comdo. We celebrate every Biafran. Nobody is celebrating an individual. We celebrate ourselves because we are all unique in our different ways of doing things. Yeah,
Exactly.
everybody in this Biafra freedom is important. Even if you are disabled, you are important. Yes. Have you not seen a disabled man being a congressperson standing there taking picture with our prime minister?
Exactly.
Everybody. Even if you are a blind person, there is something you can do for our freedom. So yeah,
That man lost two legs, so not just
yeah, and
one.
you see, two, and he's still there. He did not allow that to deter him for
No.
fighting for the freedom of Americans. So we celebrate everyone, my brother. Thank you so much. I celebrate you. I celebrate everyone. We celebrate ourselves. That is the reason when you join a program like and pick up the mic or join the studio and talk to Biafrans, because most of them don't even know what is happening. Can you imagine? I was just saying, oh my God, only two members from my family said, where are you? What is happening? They don't know that missiles is flying everywhere in this region. It is God that is protecting us. It's like Iran just released all their missiles to UAE,
Yes.
you know? And I thank God for the government that we have here. They protect our security is their priority.
Yes.
They care for all of us here, giving us security alerts. Don't panic. If you hear the sound, it is the interception that is going on. Don't panic.
Yes.
And they told everybody, work from home. Don't go out. Will Nigeria tell you all this one? Hey, Nigeria that does not even have control of their airspace. They will level everything one day. You see? So we are just inside since morning, at least for the whole of this week, to monitor the event and see the progression. But what I'm trying to say is that you could see that when it comes to security, that everyone in the world is speaking in one voice, except those that have been funding terrorism like UK. Mincing words. Today they say this one, tomorrow they will say that one.
Mm.
Everybody has come to speak in one voice and said, yes, we support America in what they're doing.
Yes.
Donald Trump said it is for our children, the future of our children, not even him. So
Yes.
if you are sitting on the fence, is it about your future that we are talking about, or you should think about the future of your unborn generation, the future of
Exactly.
your children right now, and keep envy and jealousy aside? Everybody has come under the unity of purpose to do what? To eliminate this nuclear weapon from Iran. You see, Iran has become a threat that even to those that share the religion with them said, no, this is wrong and it is wrong. It is absolutely wrong. And these people have a strong ties with Nigeria. Zazaki is one of them that has been working with Ayatollah for so many years. And as I said in the space on Friday, he has had, created a lot of group, more than 5 million members in that group. Those are the ones that Nigerian terrorist government headed by Ribadu will collect uniform and send them to Biafra forest to stay there. Give them weapons.
Yeah.
Now I believe they feel that United States don't know what they are doing. I said on Friday, when they signed the agreement and had what we call US Working Forum, they thought that US does not know that they are the ones funding terrorism. US is doing the exact thing that our first prime minister has been saying. I keep my enemies closer to myself. US knows that it is Ribadu that is funding terrorism in Nigeria. US knows
Yes.
that it is Shetima because they have been intercepting their calls. They've been monitoring their fund transaction, trailing everything that is happening in Nigeria. But they want them to look very stupid, and then they'll do what they are supposed to do. If you look at what happened after signing the agreement, having this US Nigerian working group, terrorism killing has increased because Ribadu is not releasing the location of the terrorists for them to be targeted.
Yes.
But he's only working with time. I think the time has elapsed because they were still working together with Iran leader Ayatollah. You know, I said something that the gold that Iran discovered early this year, and I think it's in the northern part of Iran, is what the Nigerian terrorist government were celebrating. All of them in that their team, especially the Minister of Information, when he had meeting with the ambassador of Iran to Nigeria. But he told the man, as he said, that they want a diplomatic solution of solving the problem that Iran has with the United States of America. They did not want a military solution. They wanted diplomatic solution. So because the gold that Iran discovered is more than 60 million tons of gold. It's more than what they had before in the southern part. And
Wow.
because they have been sanctioned, little mining wants to have anything to do with Iran. No Western mining companies want to have anything to do with Iran because Iran is under CPC just like Nigeria. So what did they do? They had their backbone and support from Nigeria. They now ran to Nigeria so that they'll be able to use Nigerian facilities in their mining business. You see what is happening? Now, when they mine this gold and sell, the money that they will get, where will they send it to the terrorists? And terrorism will continue to increase. Imagine them having this franchise of Hezbollah, Islam, all of them are franchise of this man.
Yes.
So the head of the snake has been cut off. And Trump
Mhm.
has passed the same message to us as well and said, wake up. It is now in your hands to take over your freedom, take over your government. And if you look at it, it's not different from what we have been telling the Biafran people. Now, our government have signed a bill to protect all the Christians in West Africa, to do
Yes.
the same thing the world accepted when Israel did it. We have signed that bill. It's into law now. We are responsible. We will take care of them. Come. But I'm telling the Benue people, those of them in United States, I'm telling the Northern Christians, the Hausas, all of them, the thief, that you are in diaspora or you are even in Nigeria. Now that the Biafra Republic government in exile have said, we will accommodate you as Christian minorities in this region so that the terrorists will not slaughter you viciously. We will accept you the way you are. So if you know that you have what it takes, why don't you come out and support this freedom? Because the freedom we are fighting for is not only for Biafrans, it's for all Christians, just
Yes.
like Israel is fighting for the Jews. So why don't you give us your IOU? I know all of you are very rich. Like that one that called himself Ota, is it Ota or whatever? Every time he will be talking, making videos. Oh, he's apologizing to Biafrans. He's doing this, he's doing that. Okay, you are in the
Is it
US.
the one in US?
Yeah, that
Okay.
lost 11 members of his family in one day.
Yeah.
Initially, he was saying, oh, I have not been thinking of it. The way these people are going, I never had a second thought that Nigeria should split. But I think I'm beginning to have that thought now. And then he
Mhm.
now, stripped and started saying something else. We need you now. All of you there. So don't leave the fight for Biafrans. And then you will come when we have freedom and say you are coming to enjoy. Because we know you have the money. Don't leave the fight for us alone. Every Saturday we gather. We don't expect you to gather with us, but make good use of our government. Go to our website, contact our information minister, contact our prime minister. Or you go to the website, there is a form there for you to fill. Fill the form under contact, and somebody will reach out to you. Your identity will be hidden. If that is what you are worried about, your identity will be hidden. So don't leave the fight for Biafrans alone. Please, we need everybody to come together. You could see what the terrorists are doing right now. They have regrouped. They are speaking in one voice. You could see a small boy coming out to make videos challenging Nigerian military. And he's saying it because he knows that he has the back of Ribadu.
Yes, not just Ribadu, my sister. Can I
Not
just
just
say
Ribadu.
something? Yeah, what you said about the Iranian gold is like when Tinubu and Kashim Shetima came into power. Kashim said, I will be in charge of security. Now, when they kidnap children from schools, because Gumi said it, when they kidnap children from schools, they will demand billions and it will be paid because Kashim Shetima will be in the government ensuring that that amount of money is released by the government so that it cannot be traced on any individual sponsor, and they will use it in turn to go and buy weapon and continue to maim and kill innocent Christians. You know, thank you, go ahead. So it's similar thing. They hide themselves and they work together secretly. Do you see Kashim Shetima coming out to say anything? Because he's underground like an ostrich, walking underground behind the support of all this terrorism going on in Nigeria. And in the past, it was only Biafrans that witnessed all these attacks, but now it is like a rain falling on every roof. So if the people of Benue, who are Christians, are keenly interested in what we are doing, they should contact Biafrans because they know what is going on. No time for pretense is gone. Thank you. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, exactly. Time for pretense is gone. Imagine Ribadu coming out to tell you that terrorists are their brothers or our brothers. Yeah? Now,
Yes.
wow, in a live interview, that terrorists are our brothers. Mbao, I will just try and see, even though I've scheduled the space for tomorrow, I pray God will keep me alive so that we dwell more on that. How can, you know, I don't know if you have the transcript of what he said. If you don't have,
Um,
let me just glance straight and then,
that's his picture where he said it, but let me see. Maybe it's on
yeah,
parallel.
he said that if your brother whom you share a house with has something happen to him, will you say he's not your brother? Imagine. There is nothing you can do. If they say your hand is diseased, will you cut it off? That is the terrorist there. You see? The same terrorist that went immediately Donald Trump said guns are blazing. This same man was the one that went back to the United States to have meeting. He met with Pete and every other person on security department, minister, department of war. Sorry, he had meeting with them, and then immediately he was the one that paid for the lobbying firm, the DCI. You
Yes,
remember the contract was signed on behalf of Ribad.
yes.
Okay, now remember this man was in charge of. He was EFC chairman
And they converted him to be the security advisor.
to Tinubu.
Yes,
You know, when he was the EFC chairman, he also indicted Tinubu. And there was a time he ran and left Nigeria. He was in exile. They said he went for training. It was when he came back from that training, he joined there was another party that he joined before he now joined the APC. So he has been the right hand man of Tinubu. And Tinubu had to send him to the United States to meet with the Department of War and all of them there because this man had built integrity when he was the EFCC chairman. This is the Takia that we are talking about.
yes.
He pretended to be the clean guy. He pretended that he was fighting against corruption and all that. So now when Tinubu now became the president, Tinubu said, oh yeah, come. Because if you look at it, there is no relationship between him and Tinubu. Tinubu, though he's from Guinea, but a Yoruba, unquote, this is a Fulani man to the
They are,
core.
they adopted him.
Exactly.
You
So
see, these people, they
they know what they are
recycle
doing.
themselves. They recycle themselves.
Exactly. They know what they're doing. But my joy is that the more they try to play smart, the more they expose themselves, and the more our freedom gets closer. Yeah. because he was telling you that there is nothing that you can do, that these terrorists are our brothers. Now, if you look at that, everybody knows this man as the National Security Advisor of Nigeria. That's who he is. So if the head of the entire national security architecture compare Boko Haram, compare ISWAP, compare bandits, compare Al Qaeda, who are beheading Christians in Nigeria, who are beheading Christians in Biafra land, who are kidnapping school children. Remember when they kidnapped the school children from Niger State, what he said? After some days, he came out and told the world that the children are safe in the hands of the terrorists. You remember? That was the tweet he made, and people were like, how can school children as young as 4 years old, five,
Yeah.
strong with three siblings, and you remember two parents died during that ugly incident. Two parents died because
Yes.
they couldn't stand the stress and the humiliation of
That
their children in the hands of the terrorists. But what did this man tweeted? He said that the children are safe in the hands of the terrorists.
he did.
That was what he tweeted. And then before we knew what was happening, they started releasing the children in batches. That was what happened. And
Yes.
he came out and said that they did not pay a dime, that it was due to military operations that those children were released. But as God will keep on exposing them, when the American, what was his name? They didn't really mention that man's name. Came last week in the heat of that exposure by a France news journalist. That was the day they exposed that the government of Nigeria paid how much billion? 20 billion for those children to be released. And they have been
And
serial of lying and lying and lying. They are all serial liars. Lying
yes.
that nothing was done, no payment was made, that they were released with military operations and pressure. Until that investigation busted, everybody said, wow. So you have 20 billion naira to pay to the terrorists. And what
Oh,
will be the result of this payment? The terrorists are going to acquire more weapons and still go
that
to phase two.
that is the work of Shetima, Kashim
So,
Shetima.
yeah, that's
As
what they
the
are doing.
chief security man, he will make sure that all the money that they would have been donating individually, which could easily be traced back to them, that it is coming from the government to the terrorists
That's
for
what they
more
are doing.
acquisition of arms. Go ahead, my
So
sister.
imagine this man comparing what is happening, and then he's now comparing that to a sick brother that you cannot cut off. Huh? Something is flying. Oh, look at what happened. Comparing it to a sick brother. Eh? Can you imagine? And he said this is a family affair. Brother, sister, that God will bring understanding. He did not say we will arrest them. Oh, no. He did not say we will prosecute them. He said they are our brothers. Hey, welcome them. And Gumi said the same thing. If you want peace, allow the bandits to operate in your forest. Allow the bandits to occupy your forest if you need peace.
Oh,
That's what he said. The director of defense media also said the same thing. You remember him, Anoja? He said the same thing.
oh.
He also defended Boko Haram. So if all the people, Matawela is there. So if all the people that are supposed to protect you, that call yourself Nigerians, are now the ones defending the terrorists that have killed your siblings, kill your father, kill your mother, kill your uncles, kill everything killable, including your animals. They have killed them. The same people who kidnap children, both in Kwara State, in Kebbi State, everywhere in the world, they are kidnapping. And they've come out to tell you that they are your brothers. Don't do, can you kill your brother? The answer is no. And he is comparing terrorists to a sick brother. Hey, oh my, hey,
Do you mean Ribadu?
Ribatu,
Or
that is what he's comparing. Let me read everything that he said. It will not enter the comment section. I would have posted it for you. See, I love you. I love you. He said, no matter what you see, every household consists of siblings. There are many who are seeking peace. That is, many terrorists who are seeking peace. There are many who want these things to stop. That is, many terrorists. We must understand that we are not at war with another country. Did you get that?
Mm-hmm.
That's what he was saying in that house. We are not fighting people from outside. It is a calamity that has come to us at home. So if God help us, understanding will be reached. That is negotiation. What are you going to negotiate for? You are going to negotiate with the terrorists, which has always been the key word for Gumi and every other northern allies. Negotiation means pay bandits. Already, these bandits are on the payroll, according to El Rufai. El Rufai started paying bandits, transferred it to the what is it called, the governor of Kaduna State. He started it, and now the federal government, he came out and told everyone that the federal government is paying bandits. They are on the payroll.
But
remember
he
that
also paid.
bandit
Yeah. He
remember
also,
that bandit had signed contract with the terrorist country over 200 billion. So Nigerian government have not even paid quarter of that money till date as we speak. So Nigerian government is owing the bandit.
mm,
Nigerian government is owing the bandit. That is one thing we people should know. They signed 200 plus billion naira to pay the bandits so that they will stop killing. So they are still owing the bandit as we speak.
I,
When we come out like this and talk, Biafrans will feel that maybe we don't have handwork. That is why we are coming. You will never hear this in the news media.
no,
Shehu or Bishegun or whatever, Shehu will never say this one.
no,
AIT will never report this one.
no.
But this is what is trending in Nigeria. It has been concealed from the public because they don't want you to know what they are doing. The people that would have made you to know should be those illegitimate governors back home that will say, my people, this is what is happening. Let us begin now to fight against these people. But no, they are not. Having to see what they are doing, now they are bringing Bianca Ojugu
Uh,
to fight against us.
and do
That
they?
is what they are doing.
Yeah.
Two Nigerian security officials in two separate statements within 24 hours, they are defending the terrorists. They are reading the same script. Where is your hope? The only hope you have is Biafra. Whether you are in the US or whether you're in the UK, anywhere you are, my people, home is home. Oh. Home is home. The way the world is going now, it doesn't matter the passport that you have. They can wake up tomorrow and say, go home. What will you do? Because you are a second class citizen. And if you go to Nigeria, you are still a second class citizen because cows are first class citizens. So the only place you will become first class citizen is Biafra land. That's your home. Are you abandoning your father's grave for the Fulani cows to trample on? It is left for you to decide. You cannot run and leave your home. That is what is happening in Benue State. They have run and abandoned their ancestral homes. And Fulani, the cows are trampling on it. They pull on it on your grandfather's grave, on your ancestors' grave. Are you not ashamed of yourself?
Do you know what really touched me here? That President Trump mentioned their ancestors,
That's what I'm saying.
that they will not leave the legacy of their ancestors, and that their soldiers that were killed, that they will avenge it. So
That is
I
a
don't know
precedent.
why our people don't know that your own vengeance also lies in your contribution to financing your government. We now have government. So we need us. We have the money. We have people who have this money, but they are just hoarding it. You go and build houses, go and raise up your businesses. They will come and bring all those down, and still you will continue. Come and build Biafra. Come and support Biafra with your money, because it is going to be your everlasting home. And we will go home. All of us scattered all over the world. Is it not time for us to go home and build our own home?
They don't want. They don't want to do that. Honestly. Because the world have seen, you know, the other problem that we have is that our people are not ready to. to be acquainted with what is happening in the world. They are waiting for fourth party information. Nobody wants to research and have authentic information. They don't want. They just sit down there and believe what China's television is telling them, which they can never tell them the truth. Haven't they seen how people how Shewun intimidate his interviewee in China's television? Whenever you want to castigate Tinubu, he will cut you off.
Yes.
Now, Mama, the question that the Biafrans and all the Christians in Nigeria should be asking is, where is Musa? Who is the chief minister of defense? Why has Ribadu overthrown Musa?
Oh.
Because anything that has to do with defense should be signed and approved by Musa. And now that Shetima said he is in charge of security, the second in command should be Minister of Defense. But Ribadu has blocked Minister of Defense, which is Musa. Ribadu is the one negotiating, in charge of everything that has to do with insecurity. Ribadu is the person recruiting Boko Haram members
He's a
and
Fulani
giving them
man.
the weapon as foreign and give them uniform as forest guards. Ribadu is the one negotiating with the terrorists because he negotiated with the ones that kidnapped the children from St. Mary's School, paid the money. Meanwhile, Musa was saying that the government will never pay ransom to terrorists. And Ribadu is the one paying this ransom to terrorists. So who is in charge? Can you see what is playing out here? That Musa has no say where the terrorists are negotiating, where they are discussing the terms and conditions with the terrorists. Because I cannot see in a country there are two different laws, two different management, two different head of a department, just like what this accountability group are trying to do. Now, nobody is answerable or obeying the instruction from the Minister of Defense. He is just there as a figurehead because they wanted to put a Christian there. Remember, Remi came out and said and listed the names of officials in her husband's government that are Christians. That the country is balanced, the husband is not cheating anyone. She listed the name. She listed Minister of Defense, a Christian. She mentioned so many people, Christian, Christian, Christian. So it is balanced. It is not that Muslims are more than Christians. But all these people are figureheads. They are floating in the government. Musa is floating. He cannot take decision. At least he has failed in the first one. He came out and promised House of Assembly when they interviewed him. And I remember one of the senators that said, tell us how you will stop this insecurity. And Musa said, everybody have to cooperate. Everybody have to cooperate, which has been his normal terms. He couldn't answer any question that was asked. He could not answer. Remember when he came out, what was his name? Akpabio said, take a bow and go. That senator said, no, how can he just take a bow and go in the midst of insecurity in Nigeria? How can a minister of defense take a bow and go without answering questions how he will stop this insecurity? When the senators were already lamenting that they cannot even go to their state anymore because of insecurity. You see what is happening? So the very first attempt or rule that he kept and said no more ransom payment has been violated. Ribadu is the one violating that rule. So what are we talking? Ribadu is the one negotiating with terrorists and Gumi. Now what they are negotiating, they are also benefiting from it. If you ask the lawyer that introduced Ribadu to DCI, they also have a share. Remember, this Mantle engineering firm, they have contracted two lobbying firm for Nigeria in Washington, D.C. Nigeria don't only have DC, and Nigeria have two. They are now three contracts have been signed with lobbyists in Washington, D.C. But we all know about one. I've had space in this and said so many times. There are three contracts now with lobbyists.
To do work for them.
Three lobbying firm. Two was the two of them, Mantle engineering firm contracted them for Nigeria immediately after DCI. So they have violated that rule, and Ribadu is the one paying, negotiating with the terrorists. So where is Musa? Where is Musa? Musa has no say in the country. So he's just floating there. And they were busy aligning themselves with Iran because Iran has been funding Nigerian terrorists.
Yes.
Iran has been equipping the Nigerian terrorists. Iran
Mm-hmm.
has been training the Nigerian terrorists. In
Mm-hmm.
fact, all the terrorists across Africa, they are answerable to Iran.
Yes.
Iran is funding them
Yes.
because while China is buying Iran's oil. Now, my people, another thing we have to know is that it is not only about terrorism, but that is the end point of it, that US had to bomb Iran. What is happening there is that US is targeting China because China is a direct threat to United States of America.
Yes, they are. They are
Now,
getting very challenging these days.
what happens there is that all the oil in Iran has been bought by China. And where is that money going? To fund terrorism.
Mm-hmm.
You see, the money is going there to fund terrorism. That is where China is getting oil from for to produce their own energy. So the wings have been cut off. The United States started from Venezuela. They have gripped Venezuela. Now it's Iran. Because once you begin to cut down these branches or those funding the root of the problem, you have already won the fight. So the main enemy of this world is China.
You remember that time that America went to bomb Nigeria, 25th of December last year, 2025. China started warning America
Exactly.
openly, and that's why they joined BRICS
Uh-huh.
to bring down dollar.
Mm-hmm. To
That's
frustrate
why,
a US.
yes, that's
Mm-hmm.
why they joined BRICS.
Exactly. Now you understand what is happening. So
Yes.
now that is the problem. Because first of all, it was Venezuela. So by isolating and constraining Venezuela's oil flow, Washington DC has disrupted that major external energy that channeled to China. And China have spent years cultivating it. You understand? So with Venezuela now being more American aligned, Venezuelan shipments are firmly under American control right now. They have been gripped, bakaram, locked with padlock, because that money was still used to fund terrorism. We had a program now, we were discussing how they move the drugs, and Nigeria was their center in West Africa. See, there is no Nigeria. How I wish people know what is happening. They will just wake up one day and say Nigeria are blessed. I
And
am telling you,
plus
when
all
you
these governors. Sorry,
yeah,
my dear sister, do you know that the Chinese are in Enugu? Why do
they
they
are there
call it
now.
coal city?
They
China,
are there.
China is the one that goes in to harvest this coal. I don't know how they call it. They excavate it. They are the ones doing the job. They do the driving, and they take it to their country for energy supply.
The same energy now. That's
Now,
what I'm saying.
you will ask this governor of Enugu, because this is an individual contract between him and the Chinese.
Mm-hmm.
Why can't he use that to create jobs for people of Enugu who owns this coal? And
No,
nobody is involved apart from him, maybe the government, because the government is always looking for money. They will go and borrow money abroad and share it among themselves and become rich. So they will now tax the citizens. In fact, oh my God, I don't
it
know.
is not a transparent government, so
It's not.
they cannot recruit our youth to do that job because the area is already threatened by the terrorists. So Chinese is paying money to the terrorists directly so that they can mine, and from there the government gets percentage. Now, when you go back to the oil, are you aware that China imports over 10 million barrels of oil per day from Iran? Are you aware of that?
No. I'm not.
China is the primary buyer of Iran's oil. 10 million barrels of oil every day from Iran. Now, when they buy and pay this money to Iran, what do Iran use the money for? They ship it to Nigeria because their target is to Islamize everywhere. So when they ship this money to Nigeria, they put it in the hands of the terrorists. They ship their equipment to Nigeria. They give all these weapons to the terrorists. Did you see what is happening? So what the US has done now is something that everybody should be kneeling down and praying to Donald to God and say, God, thank you for bringing Donald Trump
Yes.
back.
Yes.
Thank you for United States of America.
Yes.
So you now see that for Washington DC, a US aligned or even a weakened Iran tighten that energy leverage without confronting China directly. But China is the one feeling the heat. That was why you made that statement. Immediately Nigeria, US bomb US, bomb Sokoto, China jumped out and started giving that fake warning, that empty warning. Don't do this, don't do that, don't do that. Because when you control your challenger supplier line, the duration of their challenge will shrink dramatically. And that is what is happening to China right now.
Mm-hmm.
So when people hear what Trump did, it is not a my case. It
No,
is not.
it's serious
Because
business.
the Nigerian, the northern part of Nigeria, established this consistent alignment with the Irani's Islamic group. While the government of Nigeria, the terrorist government, the one-man show government, was telling Washington DC that they were fighting terrorism, they were at the same time negotiating with bandits and paying ransom. Yes, paying ransom that finance terrorists at the same time. They were signing that agreement for them to have US and Nigeria working group. That was what was going on. They were at the same time running what they call rehabilitation. This rehabilitation is deeper than what we are seeing. When they call rehabilitation program,
This
it
is the
costs
one.
billions.
This
It
is one
costs,
of them.
yes, it costs billions of naira. It costs a lot of money.
Do you know they send them abroad for
Now,
they do.
they send them, most of the Nigerian terrorists are those of our brothers and sisters that they've converted. They send them to go and study in Iran, get them Islamized, and then they will come back. That is what is happening. So when you hear this rehabilitation program, money is being stolen at the same time. People are getting richer and richer every day. Even this terrorism that we are talking about, my sister, the person that kidnapped you has share in the money that they will pay. The people are supplying food to these bandits in the forest. They are getting richer and richer every day.
Yes.
People
Did you
are
hear?
there supplying them recharge card.
Yeah. Did you hear what Gumi said? That most of these terrorist group are on drugs. Who buys the drugs for them?
Okay. Who buys the drugs? Who treats them when they are sick? So that means we have medical personnel that goes there to treat them. Who gives them water? Remember that everything in Nigeria is an opportunity to get rich. That is a fact in Nigeria.
Yes.
People are there to change their clothing. Because these people are like babies to Nigeria government.
They
So
pamper them.
they pamper them, so they will give them the best. They will give them the best.
Let me play that Gumi's this thing.
And you see, even we call them killer headsmen. How many people did they kill? They only kill, sometimes some of them are on drugs. Some of them are on drugs.
You heard it.
So that killing is not killing they want the money.
You see, they are killing. You see the way he's defending the type of killing they do. Is for they want the money. From who? They want the money from who? The money that they have worked for or the money they haven't worked for. These are terrorists that Gumi goes to other African countries to go and import. When he brings them in, he will start demanding for ransom for these people. Now he's sitting here defending them, that they are always on drugs. And you heard when Ajia Najatu was describing how this terrorism is $1 million business in Nigeria. I don't know if you know Ajia Najatu, the one that
Yeah,
decamped from APC and joined the article.
yeah, I know that one that talk from both sides of her mouth. She
Exactly.
saw us. When it doesn't favor her, she will not talk. When it favors her, she will
Yeah.
jump out.
Yes.
You know, we know them very well. So, my minister, I did not want to keep you so long. If I want to talk, you need to rest. And I've seen that other people are there in the room. Yeah, because
Yes.
if you give me time, I will talk and talk and talk and talk and talk.
My
Because
sister,
what
we
is
need to
playing out,
talk. We need to
but
talk.
you need to rest as well. I know the spirit has taken over you. You've forgotten that you wanted to rest.
As
You,
long
you
as you
need
are here,
to.
if you are here till 5 p.m., I will be here with you. I love
Oh,
listening to you, tutors,
you
because you
know,
are very articulate and you always go straight to the point. Do you hear what somebody said yesterday? That the
no.
breakaways, Nkiru's group, that they are deceiving Biafrans to donate, that they want to get two lobbyists. I say, what? Because that was their excuse. That was the reason why they left. They said that Mazio Genkere, our prime minister, that he is spending money with lobbyists instead of security. That's why they left. But they are now deceiving Biafrans. Biafrans do not go to them. They have no legal background. America will not listen to them and their lobbyists. They are just extorting money from you people. They are looking for opportunity to take money from you. Any Biafran that wants to make donation, come to Breji. This is where your government is operating from, under the leadership of Mazi Ogenkere. Go ahead, oh. I think Mazi Mighty Dot. Are you
Are
still
you
there?
serious?
Yes, so that's what they did yesterday in their fundraising. But no one turned up, they said.
Lobbies for what? In fact, let's forget about them.
Yes,
For me, they don't.
this is how they distract our people. This is
You
how
know
they
what?
distract.
Mama.
Yes,
Um, if you look at what is happening with Biafrans now, every day Biafrans are getting wiser and wiser and wiser.
yes,
They know who is fighting for them. Our
yes,
prayer now should be, now that they have known that it is only Biafra Republic government in exile that is fighting for them, they should come back. They should come back and support us. You know, it is called test and see. When you go there, you will taste, you will see. Nobody will tell you leave, that this is not the right place you are supposed to be. This is why those numbers of Biafrans that are still with Briggy are mentally tough people. We are not shaking. I see no reason. And if you look at the template and the pattern, you will see that it is those that just came 5 months ago, 4 months ago, that are bringing problem, because they don't understand the pains we went through from late 2020. Now continue, especially the heat that Simon Ekpa went through when Onyendu was kicked. They don't know.
no, they
So they
don't
don't
know.
understand. They
They
feel
don't
that,
know.
okay, they can just come in, do as they like, destroy it and go. When you invest your time and money and resources, you will value what you have. So
Yes,
these people have not valued anything. So I don't really blame them in whatever they are doing. Most of them came last year. Most of them came year before last. Most of them are on Nigerian payroll. Most of
yes,
them were assigned to destroy Briggy.
yes,
So they are like mfumfumkpo. Nsi will explain mfumfumkpo for you to understand.
yes.
They are like
See,
mfumfumkpo.
if
They are not stable. You understand? They are not stable. They
oh,
move, breeze easily carry them and sway them. So they are not stable people. No
Madam,
need for no need for us to waste our time on them, because Biafrans already know what they are supposed to do.
Madam Munki came to our program. Uh, she did stay up to 5 minutes and she left.
Oh, she came.
Oh, she came with her name. Oh,
That's
we
what nice.
didn't
That
even.
was nice of her.
No, but she didn't stay long and she left.
It's okay.
Mm.
Maybe next time she will stay long.
Maybe it's one of the
That was nice of her.
fun fun for. I don't know what that is, but
Mkumfa means something that is just flying without destination. That's the meaning of Mkumfa.
obedient. So let us
Yeah,
hear
that
from you.
was nice of her to, that was nice of her to come back and say, oh, you guys are here. Okay, well done. And then she left. Is the reason I don't go to, if I don't know if that group exists, is because I don't go to where I will not learn. I don't go to where I'll waste my time. Yeah, that is why I don't
Exactly.
visit them, because there is nothing to get. So it's, for me, it is waste of time. But when you come to
Mm.
Briggy platform, you will learn like one or two things. You will laugh as we are laughing like this, and Biafrans are listening to
Mhm.
us.
Yes.
Everybody will learn one or two things, and this is what Donald Trump just did. We have to be very, very focused and know what we are supposed to do, because Donald Trump
Exactly.
understood the fundamental problem that you cannot negotiate with terrorists. How many times have they talked, the previous president spoke with Iran, yet still they refuse? Donald Trump knows very well that you cannot pay terrorists, because every money you pay to a terrorist, every naira you pay to a bandit, is investment that you are making. You are
Yes.
invested in the next attack. That's what you
Yes.
mean.
Yes.
Every rehabilitation program is a money laundering scheme that needs terrorism to continue. That's why
Exactly.
killings have not stopped in Nigeria, and it will not stop. The only thing that will stop the killing is disintegration of Nigeria. That's
Mm-hmm.
it. So that is
That's
why
true.
Trump had struck ISIS target on that 25th December, because he knows how to cut off the head of the snake.
Yes.
Because he saw what the world, what the world couldn't see. Nigeria was not fighting terrorism, and they are not still fighting terrorism. They are romancing terrorism,
Yes. Pampering them
are pampering them. That's what is happening.
because that
That
is
thing
what they
that
want.
US negotiated with Taliban, and they paid billions. And the Taliban used that money to rebuild and take over the entire country. So Nigeria is running the same playbook right now as we speak, and Christians are paying with their lives.
Mhm.
That is what is happening. Mama, let me allow others to talk.
Thank you so much. You have
Yeah.
done fantastically well as always. We can't do without you, my darling sister. I love you so much. I learn a lot whenever you are here, and that is true. I learn a lot when you are here, you know.
Ma'am, I'm learning from you. You are the mother. Well, well done. Take care. Biafrans, I'll be, behind to listen, okay? I'll just log out now. Thank you so much for the opportunity you've given to me.
Yeah.
Biafrans, I also want you to know that we are going to have space tomorrow. Our brother has space today, Veteran Dragon. You can go and listen to it. I think internet kicked him off. And we are collecting space donation. Because if you are a media person or you are a Biafran, we have Ministry of Communication and Media. We are collecting space donation. Whether it is one Ejema or one AJ, bring it. We will collect from you. Go to our website now, www.biafrarepublicgovernment.org, and pay. Bring the receipt, send it to my inbox. If you are in the homeland, or you've been paying your money through your homeland admin like me, I pay to Italian admin, do that and send your receipt to me. I will collect whatever the amount is. We need money. No too much long talk in evening mass. Okay?
Yes, yes.
Thank you
That,
so much, my people. If
thank
these
you.
2 Saturdays, at least you've donated 100 ejemma, we need to do more, because we are many. We are
Yes,
many.
we are
That
many.
100 ejemba will at least buy one groundnut, but we don't want to
Yes.
buy only one. We need to buy many, and I know
E-
we can do it.
Even on this platform,
Even here,
you
1
can
million said
donate
last time
and
that you can
send me the
donate.
receipt. Yeah, the
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni,
number is here. I will
Right.
also call it out during the donation period. We want
Exactly.
money. We have government, and our government has to be sponsored. Thank you, my sister.
Okay,
You
thank you, man. Thank
are a
you.
very
This one that
powerful
is saying Ajere made program and he made me his opening remark. Ogini. Okay.
Senator Endless. Yes. Watch it later. And what did you say, Senator? What did you say? Mighty does, my brother, if you are there, please talk to Biafrans.
Hey, Wada.
Sorry, oh, we kept you for this long.
Greetings from here.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you guys for yesterday. In UK, you guys really showed up,
Yes.
and the enemies are shamed. Those that think they can bring down UK, and thank you, Wada Tutor. As always,
Yes.
you make common sense. Seems so interesting because these days common sense is no longer there. It's no longer common. People are living like animals, thinking and reasoning like animals without any direction.
Mm.
So I just want to say, you know, because my own concern is about our people. They need
Yes.
to wake up right now and understand the times that we are in. This is not business as usual anymore. Before this man, his first time, I saw it. I knew that this man was here for a mission.
Yes.
The forces that be, they fought him and make sure that he never fulfilled his mission. They knocked him out of office. But he never gave up. Like a fighter he is, he came back again to fulfill his mission. And here he is, fulfilling that mission.
Yes.
You see, the Islamic Caliphate, this jihadists that say that the world will never have peace, they are the ones that will not have peace.
Yes.
You see the ones in that contraction. Our people in the north should not close their eyes. They should be at alert because these parasites, you see, with this that is happening, one of the things,
Yes.
you will never see it will be hard for you to see any Saudi Arabian citizen. It will be hard for you to see any Dubai Emirates citizen, the EAU, going to do any attack. The people that you're going to see causing mayhem in different countries in America and Europe are black African Muslims. Black African Muslims who
You are
have been
very correct.
brainwashed.
You are very
Who have been
correct.
brainwashed. These people are so. The one that happened in Texas is a black man from Senegal, 53 years of age. Different attacks in different places right now in Ohio, in DC. There was a stabbing there on highway. See, our people have been destroyed because of religion. And this thing has never benefited us in anything. The people that you see that will carry this on their head, already in that contraction, you're already seeing them protesting. Death to America, death to this. These are not the people that we're supposed to share space with.
No.
We value life. I don't care what you say about America. I would rather stand with America and Israel than to stand with a nation that, you see, some people, you can never, you now as a black person, you and as an African, you can never go to China and get any respect. They treat us like animals in China. You can never go to any of this country that is fighting against America and have a peace of mind. But all these people who are criticizing America, they will come to America, they will live freely and peacefully, enjoying America. But when you see all of them that are, saying all kinds of nonsense. They are funjas. Tomorrow you see them line up at American embassy to get visa. These are people without dignity. Many people today are supporting Tinubu government, not because it's doing better, but because it's from their place.
And they are benefiting.
Many of them are not benefiting anything. Many are funjas you see today that are supporting who are against what America did in Iran. They are not. They are doing it not because they are benefiting anything from Iran, but because their brother is the president.
Mm-hmm.
After Tinubu leaves office, I'm telling you, these people, you see how they will defend, you see how they will call, they don't want Nigeria anymore. The agitation will resume for Yoruba nation. I just pity our people who cannot see the handwriting on the wall, who cannot see who their truly enemies are. And if you notice, this has been the problem of our people. This has been the problem. Until we are too trusting. If we know who our enemies are, it will be better for us. Not only in that contraction called Nigeria, but in that region of Africa. Many Africans today are against what America is doing to Iran. Why? Why are they against? Because they've been fed wrong narratives. Some say they are supporting the Sahel state. Ibrahim Traore and his government, they have signed deal with America. Because he himself understands, the king has to understand the mission of America, that they want peace in the world. But in some people, it's all about, oh, they want our natural resources, they want this and that. My people, wake up. Wake up. We have the opportunity right now for us to get what we're looking for. We have no business with this contraption. We have no business with the people we are sharing space with. And for my sister, Tito, who is calling the middle belters and all that, these people will never wake up. Their people who are getting slaughtered. Did they do anything about it? Many of them are in America just chilling. Some are there whining, making empty noise. Is it you Igbos that they're going to support Biafrans? Let me tell you something. The shame of what they did to us, the guilty thing is still with them. So for them to, I don't expect anything from them. Even though we are standing alive, we are standing listen, to be able to about them and accept them and build, protect them. They still I don't expect anything in return from them. I don't expect anything good from them. So for Biafrans who are sitting on the fence, for Biafrans who have been confused, everything is right there on the table right now. The government of America is coming after terror. If you what you're saying that everybody is talking about Mwada Betty,
yes,
all of them that are making noise right now, do you know what is happening? Do you know why they're making all these things? Fear. Fear is gripping them. So they are seeing how they can polish the image of their people. They see how they can put their people in a good setting. They don't even know what to do anymore. Fear has gripped them because the head of the snake has been cut off.
yes.
They never believe. You see, these people, they don't know what is coming for them. America was still talking about negotiation. In fact, they were even planning a meeting with Iran this week. I mean, today being Monday. They were supposed to have a meeting with Iran, but they went and struck on Saturday. That is a man of strategy. You don't mess with Donald Trump. People don't even understand that man. If you know Donald Trump and his mission, I swear, this Fulani in the north, these jihadists, they will be shitting on their pants because they have no idea what is coming. If the head of the snake, you see, this man was, I call them the triple H. I call them triple H of terror. I'm talking about the Hezbollah, the Houthis in Yemen, the Hezbollah in Lebanon, and the Hamas.
Yes.
That's the triple H of terror. All these groups were being sponsored by Iran. Even the Boko Haram and all the ones in that contraption, all of them, their backbone was Iran.
Yes.
And now the head of the snake has been cut off. Now America is saying that, I saw a post that the next terror the next terror that they see right now is Turkey.
Yes,
Because
Turkey and Nigeria are in alliance.
exactly. So Turkey now is the leader, the president of Turkey, Erdogan. He has been the leader of the Muslim Brotherhood that President Trump designated as a terror group a few months ago. So Turkey is now the next target if care is not taken because they are the same, they work hand in hand with Iran, sending all this terror all over the world. The head of the state has been corrupt.
It
The
has.
whole body will be chopped into pieces very soon.
Yes.
But I call on my people. We have never had it this close. The power that is backing the contraction, the energy of that contraction, even like our sister said, that elder, that is. All these people, when people talk about moderate Muslims, well, I'm not going to say much on, but when people talk about moderate Muslims, there is nothing like a moderate Muslim.
No, there is nothing like that. They
There
are all
is
the
nothing
same.
like it. Exactly, even our leader, Mazunam, the Kano was fighting for this and that. I understand what he was doing, but none of them, Zaki, was put in alliance with Iran. Iran was sponsoring him. In fact, I think that's where he is now. He was there at some point getting treatment when they damaged his eyes. So this man, all of them in that knot, they have agenda. I was telling somebody, I said, anywhere you are now, I was telling somebody here in the United States, I said, if you see any Muslim around you, be careful. Any Muslim you see around you right now, be careful.
Yes.
Because they, first of all, their allegiance is to Islam before anything. Their allegiance is to Islam before anything else. So be careful around them. Any Muslim you see around you, be very careful. Be very careful. Because whether they are American citizen, whether they are British citizen, or whoever citizen, their allegiance is to that cult. That
Yes.
cult they call religion
Yes.
before anything else. That is why you see the ones in the north. Their allegiance is to Sharia, to Islam before Nigeria.
Yes.
That they are Nigeria, they even claim the law. And that
Yes.
is why our people have to be very careful with the Yorubas. Because these Yorubas, if you look at them, they were Muslims before they come. Even the Christians among them were Muslims before they convert to Christians.
Exactly. All those pastors.
So these people, their allegiance, anything happen, Yorubas will always, that's why I was asking a question. I said, why didn't the Yoruba, a time will come, we are going to ask all these questions. Why didn't they stood with us when after the Aburi Accord failed? Then we are in the know. They know that there was an agreement reached, but they came back and that the distance failed. The Benue people, the people of the Middle Belt, they knew about agreement. Go on from the Middle Belt. He is the one, the architect that they use to turn against us, even
Yes.
after agreements was reached. So we need to know our enemies.
Yes.
We are surrounded by all of them. Then the Yorubas, they did not stand with us to fight.
They did
To
not.
fight. They turn around and be the ones that slaughtered over 5 million of us, Obasanjos and their lives.
Yes.
I want to with all of them.
Mm-hmm.
And then another question we need to ask is it because Biafra, when we restore Biafra, we are going to know who our enemies and our allies are. So in that region, so that we know how to be able to move and handle this and deal with how to deal in terms of business and bilateral relationship with the people around us. Because we are surrounded by enemies. Tomorrow when we restore Biafra, they will now come and say good people so that they come and benefit from Biafra. But we need to know them because we got to ask a question. We got to ask a question. When Aburi Accord failed, when they betrayed that Aburi Accord, that took place in Aburi in Ghana, what did Ghanaian government did when they came after us? When Nigeria and Britain and all of them came after us during the Civil War, did we get any help from Ghana? I don't know. But did we get any assistance? Knowing that Ghana is the country, one place that knew what took place. They knew it is in their land that that accord was signed. So
Yes.
Ghana should be the people to know that, oh, these people are being betrayed. These people are being targeted. These people are being killed for nothing. Because Ghana knew everything about the Aburi Accord. And
Yes.
they knew when the Aburi Accord fell. Nigeria came after us. Britain came after us. Ghana never rose up and said, no, we will help these people because they are innocent. They are being killed for nothing.
I think it was only Tanzania and Gabon that
Ghana,
is an African nation that recognized Biafra during that war.
you see, so we need to know who because there are questions that have never been asked. You know, Mazinam can't even said it in one of his broadcasts that it's the same Ghana that Britain went and brought in those days to come and fight our forefathers when they were trying to conquer us. When Britain was trying to conquer our lands, they went to Ghana and hired strong men to come and fight us.
Can you imagine?
The same Ghana. You see, we are being hated in that region. We are being hated because of the light that shineth on us. That is, some people may consider it a curse. The blessings, the light that shineth on us, our neighbors around us, they hate us with passion.
They do.
And yet our people don't know who their enemies are. That has been our problem. Because if we know the enemies that are surrounding us, we will sit our ass up, I swear, and get this Biafra and protect our land like Israel is doing. Because we are in the same predicament as Israel.
Yes,
Our people.
everyone around the region hated Israel, just like us.
Just like us. And what are we doing? We are running to our enemies. We are rapporting in bed with our enemies, those that hate us with passion. Pikamba, everything that concerns him, his generation, will be erased when Biafra is raised, because this parasite can never exist in our land. People of Enugu don't have lights, but
not water, not good road.
He is giving up. What could give light to Enugu's people? What could give light to Biafra? Pikamba is selling it, allowing China to come and harvest it and take it back to their land to give their own people light. And you see that these people, this is the enemy within. Our people, every day we wake up, everybody that is in the government of Nigeria in Enugu State, every single one of them, from local government chairman, local government secretary, to the governor, every single one of them, when Biafra come, will go after one of them.
Do you know that Charles Soludo went ahead and was bulldozing Onitsha market on Saturday?
Let him continue, because you know what? That is what is going to bring the fire out in our people. He thinks that he is one man that is governor, that he have the power to defeat the people. Let it, you see, they are shooting themselves in the leg. They are building up this calamity that will befall all of them. Watch and see what is going to happen. They are causing, they are kind of waking our people, because it's like our people, they like something to touch their bone marrow before they will rise up and do something about it. So this is affecting it. To get to a point, our people will rise up and they will deal with this man and his family, and others will know that it is game over for them. So for those who are not supporting this freedom, what do you have to gain? What do you have to brag about tomorrow when Biafra is restored? Because there's not going to be there's not going to be any mercy, because we have suffered enough. We have gone through enough. And for you not to support this freedom, that means you are the enemy of your people. Iranians, they sought for help by standing up on the streets, getting killed and slaughtered. And the president of the free world saw them, saw their sacrifice, saw their relentless effort, saw their determination, and said, help is coming. And that help was delivered on Saturday. And that help will continue from Saturday till Iranian people take back what belongs to them. take back their dignity, take back their glory, take back their land. Then the question is, Biafrans, what are you willing to do to get your freedom? If you actually want this freedom, what are you willing to do to secure a brighter future for your children and unborn generation? You see, tomorrow, before even the end of this year, Iran will be a progressive nation again. And you are going to see Nigerians, Yoruba, Funjas, Biafrans who will be looking for visa to go to Iran. But to fight and make their land better, no, they will not. They always look for where to run, where others have fought and sacrificed. That is the level of cowardice in these people that call themselves Nigerians. We have an opportunity, a golden opportunity, to rescue our land from these jihadists that have dealt with us, just like Iranian Ayatollah dealt with Iran since 1973 or 1975. We have our own. Our own has been more than 100 years. We have suffered in the hands of these jihadists, these parasites that come from the tribe of Uthman Danfodio. We have suffered in their hands. All these people you see as your so-called politicians, they have all paid allegiance to Islam in order for them to retain their office, in order for them to remain relevant.
Yes.
If you think that they are standing for you, no. They have paid allegiance to Islam and they need to be eradicated. Every governor, every politician in Biafra land need to be eradicated because they are parasites. They have become parasites that are killing and destroying us, the youth of Biafra. Physically, spiritually, economically, they are taking our lives. They need to go down. We need to cleanse our land of this jihadist affiliation. We need to go after Asari Dokubo, every single one of them who have been bringing jihad in our land. Our ancestors rejected jihad. Our forefathers rejected jihad. They tried to enforce it on us. We said, our forefathers said no. And now, in this our very generation, we are going to allow jihad to take over our land? Is that what we are going to allow? Jihad to take over our land?
Never.
What our forefathers never allowed. So we hold on, sis. We need it to do.
Yes, Biafrans, we will not allow them to take over our land no matter what. Go ahead if you have finished talking to someone. Hello, Mighty Dot. Okay. Biafrans, what we are saying here is that we now have a government and we must work assiduously hard, very, very hard, to maintain and support our government financially on the spaces everywhere we do fundraising. We need finance. No Biafran who is genuinely fighting for this cause will deny the fact that a lot of progress, have been made, and we still expect more to come. Now that the snake has been cut off, those generating all the pain and suffering in our land from far, Iran, they have been sent to judgment. And the next focus is going to be on the Nigeria terrorist sponsors. America is coming. We need to donate, fund, and finance our government in exile. Please, Biafrans, do not pay deaf ears. Do not. You have no other escape route than Biafra Republic government in exile. No other escape route. Nigerians are not giving up. Fulanese are not giving up. Watch the Yorubas. Once this Tinubu loses any election, they will swing because they are like chameleon. They are like chameleon, and we are not like that. That is not our background. So, Biafrans, we need funding. My brother, one Biafra media, please talk to Biafrans if you are close to the mic. I think Mighty Dot is at work. Go ahead. One Biafra media, are you close by to your mic?
Yeah, one other bit.
Yes,
Sorry,
sir.
I
Can
was
you
talking to
hear
my
me?
manager. Yeah,
Yes.
let our brother go on.
Yes, thank you.
Uh, okay, thank you, Mighty Dot. Am I audible?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So, my minister, I just came in to appreciate you for the good work for yesterday. Unfortunately, I was not there, but that is not an excuse. So, I want to, I want to mention through
Go ahead. Chukwudi.
yes, my minister. Can you
Yeah,
hear me?
go ahead.
Okay, sorry, my internet was kind of disconnected. So I said I just came in to appreciate your effort for yesterday and
Thank you.
to inform you that once I get my receipt of payment from my admin, I will share it with you. Even though I was
Okay.
not there, I have sent in my contribution just
Oh
to
my
support
God.
the
Thank
UK
you.
people,
Thank
and
you.
I encourage everyone that for one reason or the other was unable to make it to do the same. Our minister here is someone we cannot, we cannot leave to for. We cannot walk on the road and see her inside the bush and we abandon her there. We need to support
Thank
her. We
you.
need to do everything we can to support her. We know that she is now in charge of UK, and it's a huge responsibility, and she's doing her best. So we need to pull our support behind her to make sure she's successful. And in this Biafra that we are, remember, it is not a one man show, it is everybody's show. So, my minister, you did very well yesterday, and we appreciate you a lot for every effort you are putting in this Biafra freedom.
Thank you
That
so
only
much.
God will reward you for your time. Yes, concerning the topic
Thank you.
today, you know, we are winning. Whether Nigeria hears it, understands it, or believes it or not, we are winning. It doesn't matter whether everyone supports the idea or not, we are winning. What is happening in Iran did not take everybody to support before it happened. So we don't expect everyone to support us before it will also happen. It is happening already in Nigeria.
Yes,
Very soon, everybody will see it and will come to understand that what we have been saying was not a child's play.
it's not.
So when not, they will feel the effect of what they have done to Christians. They will feel it. and they will believe that US is not playing. President Trump said he is here to free people. Freedom is the key word there. He is here to grant freedom to the people. To Iranian, he said, after we finish what we are doing, you take over your government. This is
Yes.
what he said in his statement. And for us, Biafra, thank God we have a proactive government that have put in place mechanisms to accommodate Christians from the northern and the middle belt that will be interested as a result of our secession, and they will become more endangered. We have for them to accommodate them, to make them our citizen, to make them part of us, because they are Christians. So we need to accommodate them. We need to protect them. So whether the Fulani terrorist people like it or not, they will feel the impact of what they are doing to Christians. It will not be far from now. All of them are coming out to say the terrorists are our brothers, we support them, we cannot abandon them. So it is Christians that you will want to abandon. And I'm so happy that the conditions that the US has given to them, they cannot meet up that condition and let go of their Sharia law, especially in the north. They cannot afford to do that. They cannot also afford to, stop buying weapons from other sources and only rely on the US. They will not want to do that because they will believe that US will put them under checks and control. So they will not want to do that. Is it about the China situation? Before China started mining in Nigeria, Nigeria has collected huge amount of money from China. What China is doing is trying to recover the money they gave to Nigeria. So it was a illegal investment opportunity. So China will not also want to lose out on their investment. So is in a very difficult situation. They are in a very tight position. I don't see them coming out of it. In fact, any move they make now will just destroy everything for them because US has put them in a checkmate position. Any move they make, they will lose completely. And they know it. They know it that US has come for them. They know it very well. And they cannot escape from that grip. So, my people, I want to encourage every one of us listening to this program and those that will watch after now to come together. The Biafra Republic government in exile.
Internet zukwa n'ike. This internet,
Sorry, my internet is very unstable. I think I should round up.
is
So,
everywhere. Go
yeah,
ahead.
everyone should see the handwriting on the wall, which is very clear now. Those that have eyes should see it and read it. The handwriting is very clear. My people, come and fund this government. Let's get this job done once and for all. But if you decide not to come, no problem. We will still achieve it. And that time, as a Biafra also. Accept you as a Biafra because you are a Biafra. So continue to Biafra But if you know what is best for you, support this government. Come together. Let's work together. Our arms are open wide to receive you back, and even those that are sitting on the fence, come down before that fence will collapse. Let's do this thing once and for all. Now that there is an opportunity for us to get what we've been clamoring for, the same thing that led us to the war is what we are still trying to achieve today, and the opportunity is there for us to achieve it. My minister, I was just thinking, you know, Nigeria will fall, and Nigeria will fall so badly
Yes.
by the time we get our freedom. Because what we're thinking of now, everything belongs to us.
Yes.
And where would they get the money from to continue to be paying bandits? So automatically bandit will end. Automatic. In fact, us having freedom is the end, is the solution to this problem. Because Nigeria will not have money to continue to finance their terror groups, and everything will just die off.
Yes.
Originally, it will die off.
Yes. And
And this,
China that is purchasing from Iran, giving them money that they use in destroying other countries. Their whole strength has been weakened.
of course,
Mhm.
similarly, the same thing will happen to Nigeria. They will receive
Wow.
they will receive their sanctions. Nigeria will equally receive their sanctions, and will not be able to continue trading for themselves and their allies. So similar thing is coming to Nigeria. US, they know. US is too smart. They know all these things. They are watching. But
They
one
know.
thing I want to re-echo in this forum today is that the US should be mindful, because Nigeria do not have military anymore. All
That's
the
why
people
they are
in
converting the terrorists.
are
Yes.
terrorists.
Mm.
They are all repented terrorists that Nigerian pushed into the army. And these people are relaying actionable intel to their commanders. So whatever information that gets to the military is not secured. They are selling out that information and telling their terrorist people that this is what the army is planning to do. This is what the US has told them to do. This is, and if they think I am lying, let them ask Nigerian soldier to go attack any of these terrorists and see if that will work out.
Do you know what they do? They are hiding all these terrorists in Cameroon,
I will believe that because I watched a
especially,
documentary.
especially now that the American soldiers are in Nigeria. They hide them in
Yes,
Cameroon, and
yes,
from Cameroon, they will go on bike, come
yeah,
and terrorize
attack
whoever,
and
attack
then go
and go
back.
back.
I watched a documentary about that. So
Yes,
you are very correct on that. More than most of them have shifted base, but they are seeking intel from their counterparts, those ones that claim to have been repented, and they integrated them into the army. A lot of things are happening in the Nigerian army that I don't know. But I believe the US, because they know everything, they should also know about this information. And I know they
yes,
have a way to counter it and to
yes.
see how they can, move around it and still do what they have to do. I believe in the US. I believe in Trump administration. I believe in everything they are doing, because so far, so good. Everything is working according to the favor of the people. So in our own case, there will be no exception. It will work in our favor as well. And I believe this also. I trust the administration, and I know our PM, as long as our allies, our lobbyists, and our legal are there in Washington, D.C., we are not missing out anything. We are not missing out in any way. Everything will work in our favor. Everything will work in our favor. It's all that is left
Yes.
for us to do is to come together and make it happen. Because in Trump's own statement, the Iranian people have to take over their government. In our
Yes.
own case, we will have to take over our government when it happens. So we have to be prepared. We have to be prepared towards this. And this is why we need people to come together. Not when it is that time you begin to run. I am this, I'm doctor, I am professor. We'll push you one side. Oh, and by the time you become that doctor and professor somewhere, we are going to integrate you. Uh-huh.
Yes.
That time we'll be talking of integration. So a word they say is enough for the wise. And thank you, my minister, for the opportunity to speak. Thank you for your effort, especially for the town hall of yesterday. You looked amazingly
Everybody, they are
charming.
all happy. Ivo Biafra is, oh my God.
Yes, you
Everybody,
did well.
in
You
fact,
did well.
all the reps, they tried so much. People of Canada, my sister um, Eunice, thank you so much. Eunice, Imakwananki Ibia yesterday, but Onora no Bafelu. All these people, I don't know what they fly about, going here and there doing. Instead of coming to concentrate, we are not here to fight anybody. We are not here to pick individuals. We are here to fight for our generation. As Trump said in this place, in this video, he said that they are taking up from the legacy of their ancestors in this video, and
Yes,
that they are fighting for their generation unborn. And if
exactly.
you do anything to an American, that they will revenge to the last. So
That
everybody
is
is fighting for their own. We
yes.
should work together. All these boxing gloves that everybody is buying and wearing and ready to fight, that we are not getting it right. This is why Oyibo laugh at us. We always misplace our priorities. What is there? It was a very long task. I have to call everybody individually, talk to them, speak to them. And when you are telling the people truth, or when you are on the right path, the people will know. Nobody is a child. People will know. It's not about the name you answer or the title you take, because all this running about shows lack of understanding. Now, if your charter, which our PM was dancing with, our first Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, because we are alliance of America now, or they are in alliance with us, we should copy them. You emulate those you love,
Of
and they will
course.
understand. If you love somebody, they will know. Even kids, when you want to carry a child, you watch them, they will focus on your face. They want to study your emotion, the mind, the mindset you have in coming to carry them. If you smile at them, they will then go to you. Otherwise, they will refuse. They will clutch on their mother's body as you
Exactly.
are trying to carry them. They will refuse because the countenance is not telling them what they want to know. So in life,
Mm.
we all know where our butter is, bread is buttered. These Americans, Donald Trump is number 47th president of America. Now we have our first prime minister. And when he was there, 2023, they went to Finland to, to unveil our charter and every other thing. He was dancing with it. Has he changed anything inside that charter? That's what any sensible person will be thinking about. He has not. So the charter says when you lose communication with your prime minister or your leader, after 3 months, elect another one and we move. Why going to any platform to castigate this one that we have now? That means, as Wazirike took over immediately after the war, you will castigate him. And they did, because they lack knowledge. Onyendu came, they started bombarding Onyendu. Everybody, now they have seen the truth. They are now clamoring for Onyendu. When our first PM took over after Onyendu, on the 28th of February 2022, after Onyendu, that night I was awake throughout the voting. That time, our first Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, was doing exactly what I'm doing now. And in fact, I copied from him. He was just conducting, vote them out and vote in. We did it that night. And my people, we have never deviated. It is still the same thing. He can still be the president of Biafra. He can still take any other strategic position. And people are jumping like yo-yo, like illiterates, like uneducated people, like people who lack knowledge. What is all this about? If
My
you want,
minister,
yeah. So I don't
yeah,
know
my
why they don't understand that that charter still do the same work.
my minister, let me interrupt you a little bit.
Go ahead.
These people are inconsequential because their own is to jump
Yes,
about on X here and do whatever they want. It's not important. The correct thing is, who is the US talking to? That is the important thing. And that is our government. That is the only recognized government that the
yes,
US know. And they are speaking with them. My happiness and all our happiness is that our cabinet member, they are all in support of this government. The last bill that was policy that was passed into bill is a clear demonstration that the cabinet is speaking in one voice. And that is the most important thing in diplomacy. It is the most important thing in governance. Everyone went out there, cast their vote on block, 100% yes. And this shows that they all have one mind, one purpose, which is Biafra
yes,
freedom.
yes,
This is the most important thing we should look at. All the other people, they are not important. Let them dance around and jump from A to B and Z, go to Z, go to W. All they are doing ends where they are. If US today, President Trump, as is showing on your screen today, says he wants to speak with on Biafra issue, who do you think he will call?
oh,
That is the question. Will he go and call them that are jumping around to come and sit with him? He will call the person that the senators already know in the US, because he will also have to ask among his senators who is in charge of this government. I want to speak with him. And oh, no other person than Mazi. Okay, Chukwunkere. Okay, schedule appointment. We will talk. Will they go and say Ebama Dwabum, or is it Ajere they will call? I don't
oh,
know. Is it Ngozi they will go to call?
oh,
None of these people are known in Washington, D.C. None of them. So for me, I am not bothered in what they are doing. Let them continue to jump and dance around
yes,
and show how stupid they are.
exactly.
But our
Disgrace
government
themselves.
is focused.
Yes,
If they are doing what they need to do to move on and to move ahead. That's the thing. And I appreciate our government for that. I appreciate our lobbyists. I appreciate our legal for all the good things, the good works they are doing in Washington, D.C., because this is where our freedom is going to come from. This is where other people are gaining their freedom. And that is the same place where ours is going to come from. Our freedom is not going to come from X media. It is not going to come from YouTube. It is not going to come from what other people are saying. It's going to come from Washington, D.C. And we are stationed there. We have a route. Remember the question that who asked that question that Tutor used in the space? How serious is the lobbying going on in Washington, D.C.? Our lobbying, the Briggy lobbying. And the man said, very serious, because we have pulled the heavy weights on our side. So Briggy is that thing. Briggy. In my language, we say Briggy don't bother. Briggy don't bother. No other one except Briggy.
Yes.
So we need to work together and with the direct people that are making things happen. Only Briggy
Yes.
has that ability to make things happen. Other
Yes.
people are noisemakers. That's how I classify them. Noisemakers. And whatever they do, whatever they say does not bother me in any way. Okay. So I will step out from now and Anya and I. So he can take over from there.
Yes.
Thank you all.
Anya, go ahead.
Stay blessed.
Keep calling me Raja Furi. Now, Raja Furi is Mr. Take it over from there. Or take it up from there.
Yeah, take it off from there.
My brother. I greet you, and I greet you, and I greet you, and well done for the big work, you know. Make I start from my brother we just talk now. You know, say I get you very well. Of course, Brigi is the only government, and Brigi is the only legal entity, as we know it, that is harboring and maintaining and respecting our the guardian spirit, which is the law that protects Biafran life, to protect Biafran life, which is the charter. You know, so we are the people that are keeping it up and maintaining it. Nonetheless, the other people, because you know, say, sometimes when you are talking to somebody where noise they, people they always they look there because a lot of drama and people they go around for drama. If you look around, you will see where people make a lot of drama. Where we say they don't even deal with the reality, but there people want to go and watch the drama. It's like people say if you go the walk for street, you see dog go bite human being. Maybe they feel call ambulance or whatever, but it's not a news. But when you see a human being go bite a dog, because now there you go see people gather. So what make me the talk am because sometimes when they talk to certain people, address certain issue, you are talking to people who look up to them because some of them look up to them because they have one big title or because they have one thing or the other or because they just like their appearance or because they like how they talk, how they sabi grammar. But they don't know say no be grammar when they talk. Anyway, that grammar come from a thing where we say now when they call them I forgot how you pronounce it, but it's like witchcraft, you know, where they cast spell. So this one will not be under on any spell. So when we're addressing certain issue of certain people, is that somebody where they in between. I'll give you one example. I will focus on some apologies, Christian apologies, where they debate Islam. They know about Islam well, and they know, of course, their Christianity thing. So you get one girl where we say they look into Islam and they follow well. You know, they come the question things for the Christian apologies where they expose Islam as a cult that it is, and. You get one guy who come debate him on Saturday, you know. So I check the thing afterwards. I realize say in between, because the thing be say Muslim dies without lies. Muslim have to lie. Is part of it. Shia Shia, part of Muslim, they even call the takia as the shield of their faith. So, but the point where I want to make me say, the girl will be say she dey intelligent and really wants truth for herself and is truthful to herself. Was watching this debate, then he saw the insincerity, dishonesty of the Muslim dawa. Dawa is the people where the preachers of Islam. You see the dishonesty. That person from there on, he made a super chat. She made a super chat, telling the other guy, say, if you remember that the Muslim girl where they asked question last time, say he don't decide now. Say the inconsistency of this guy, you know, be there with them. This analogy now, it there with what would they do, because we represent what would they do in the show, you know. So when we reason with them and we use the opportunity now, show what would they do and remind people to go to our website to see what is happening. We are documenting what is happening and how it is in line with Mazi Simon Eba, being in line with Oyendo Mazin Namkani, because we are their hope and all those things. When we're talking and addressing these people, how they are off, then the people, any intelligent person will get common sense, go learn. Even if the person they're too stubborn now to even listen, the one way they talk to, even if they're too stubborn or too pompous or whatever, that they don't want to do the right thing, any normal person where they behind, you go say, this person they're inconsistent. I know if you go with this person, because you remember when Nnamdi Kanu, he said that consistency is the key. And Nnamdi Kanu has something he often does, or did, I would do it at the same time, of course, that he will make a program. He said he don't even want to talk to any person who believes in Biafra. He want to talk to people who don't believe in Biafra. One Nigerian is to. Now them you want to talk to. Who else does such a thing? Our first prime minister did such a thing. He got even vexed when a Biafran call him, saying, no, I not be one Nigerian. He go say, no, now strictly one Nigerian is, and people will believe, oh, you have anything against us. But our does the same thing. Somebody comes on space and wants that, you go say, okay, people want to come out and you go say, make you leave them, make you not bring them back. You go dialogue, the person go take him out, judge himself, you know, and things like this. And this is where we not be say, if you know, if you talk, say, okay, you know, whatever, you move, you know, but we are standing with the legacy of our people who led us before, because my brother, that's you. Wake up, you know what's in the happen. You know, means everybody wake up before. You get people who say they get genuine heart too, but they know if you do what they do today. They know if you see what you see. I remember when Master Simon Epa will be making exposition. Sometimes he will be repeating one thing, repeating it, and playing the video back again and again. Even Oyendo finally even imitated him, says imitating Simon Epa, that he brought a new genre, that is nowhere, that is the highest thing he's doing. That genre is the new dimension, of course. So that's when they do, and some people go, they complain, we don't see this knowledge in our. You go tell and say, you know, it's because you understand them immediately. No means say everybody understand. Say make you go peace, go do something else, come back in 5 minutes, and because not be everybody fit follow immediately. Because say you know something, there are people who be say they know for so whatever reason they no fit understand it like you do. And meanwhile, the zoo don't already damage our brain, use poverty as a weapon against us, take everything. So everybody go define for their own belly. But people who won't buy you, they won't buy all of you. And they make you to the fight against your neighbor. Make you the fight, make you lose, make you get distracted from them when they aim against you with AK-47. So as I am talking to you, my brother, I am talking to all of them. Will be say if any of them happens to hear this thing, they can also make a sense out of the nonsense. Talking about the zoo, the Shia, Iran is Shia, and Shia and Sunni, they are not friends, but they can unite against non-Muslims. But if you give them now everything, say you give them Islam, then their own fight starts within, you know. So because, you know, say Nigeria officially is Sunni Muslim. But you get this man where the people where they protest, if you check them out, you see say na Shia. Now these people, you get one of them where they, even now Martin Namdekan was talking about him, I forgot his name, that the Nigeria held. It's because he's a Shia, he's not a Sunni. And these other ones are Sunni who are doing this. So, and all of them, they can agree against non-Muslims. This is why you see Iran and Nigeria cooperating. But officially, they are different sects, you know. But of course, the whole sect will unite against us, just like Iran and Saudi. They are not in good terms. But in as much as Saudi will go underground also because they're scared of Iran and work with Israel and with America for protection from Iran, because Iran, they see Iran as a terror, you know. But all of them at the same time, in the open, they would unite against us. So my people, make everybody shine their eye. You see what would they do for Washington DC? Okay, Chukwunkere no be person where they talk too much. In as much as they don't make and begin the talk, but yeah, you know, no be all about talking. His action speaks louder than what they do. He's a man who believe in action.
Yes.
If he say sometimes he tell you say good news is coming. Not be say you know fit release them more, but he won't make the thing make it happen before you see him. When they were working to make America put the zoo as a country of particular concern, they talk him, they come talk him. Before that, and you see it happen. And all that is where they do. They go come tell you, say, see what you will do, see what you go see them happen. People where they give, you see John James, where he give charter, where our prime minister, now video self be that one. For people where they talk saying Photoshop, you know if you Photoshop video, and even if you doctor the video, you know if you take any representative from US and you do caricature with them and involve them in anything that they are not involved in, it's that they will take you anywhere. They will disappear. You know if you try. So let no one fool any of you Biafrans. Okay, Chukwunkere, now God send though. Just like Trump is God sent, because you see all of them, they are synchronized. You know, the way he's doing it is just like even Elias is a God sent, because this person find us and he give his zeal, and you know the watch face. He won't put in name for the name of people who through Biafra. No, that is the most important thing for him. Not because they get paid for the job, but he won because he sees that our cause is a just cause. And America is going to do the same thing also, because in as much as colonialism and a lot of things created bad images, and Trump is trying to make a good name now, because to defend Biafra is something they can always be proud of. Put it in history. Yes, we did it. You know. So, but the steps where they take before they reach where they reach, you know, she say people not believe. Some people not believe say he go strike Iraq again. He did it, and they nobody say he go come touch Nigeria. Don't touch them. Give them Christmas gifts on the 25th,
and give them New Year present.
Yes. So my people, just investigate things yourself, inform yourself, look into it, be proud of your own brain, of your own account, of your own thinking faculty. You think, you know, say this 1 + 1 make 2. See who is speaking for you. But and if there is anything that Oge Chukwunkere is doing that they are not saying, and they say they are looking for Biafra, that means that they are not truthful enough for you. You know, and if Nigeria are crying and saying that there's a lobbyist that they're damaging Nigeria and US, you want them to come and tell you, say it's the Biafran Republic government in exile, in as much as they know. But you have to, when this Mama Baba Ghana or whatever, this man from Mauritania who is claiming to be a Nigerian now, when he was saying this thing, you have to know, say they say it's powerful lobby. And it's we that made them even pay to 2 million something and 9 million again, and because they won't counter us. But the truth is on our side, because we align with the Americans, who are Christian nation. You know, and the Christianity, whether some of us say they don't believe in Christianity, but Islam say make they buy Christian, Jews, and polytheists. And some of you end up in the criteria of polytheists. So the best thing is to, you know, say who won't buy the Christian won't buy you. So align and give thanks. Say the US is a Christian nation and they be power, and they are giving us signal. I remember when Trump was telling Iranians to occupy their institutions. Our information minister will re-echo the same thing for Biafrans. Occupy your institutions. Whatever they are telling Iran, do it for yourself. Because the same man is coming to help you out. So the way he told them that help is on the way. If you impress him also, because we have to show, say, it's important for us. Not be said someone won't help you. Some of them go cross their leg. They say, make America go to. Who the hell are you? So you have to prove that you are a human being that can think. God give you sense. Because if you don't use your sense, that is the real blasphemy. Because God give you sense. So, and if you use it, you will come to conclusion to investigate, scrutinize our government. See, say the government is authentic and the government is faithful, and you just donate and make this thing happen. If we all come and you call the man go one for those who understand. They say if we piece together, it go come from for those who don't understand. So something about Islam. When you hear Allahu Akbar, they say la ilaha illallah, Muhammadu Rasulallah. But when me I tell you as a black man be say, this cult, what they call religion, he say Allah created you for hell. I'm talking to even Muslims now because you don't know you are the religion. If you come and go decimate you, I go show you say you don't know. They say you as a black man, you were created for hell. They say if a black man, if somebody says that Muhammad was a black man, he should be killed. Even they fight against dogs. They say to kill every black dog, say na Satan. Muhammad say if he wants to see Satan, he gets a man with a black man is with a sturdy, long-haired black man. He say he should look at him. So I no one even go into the detail with those ones, you know. But my people, make una cheer up. Say somebody, God send somebody will be say if they do something, will be say he will favor us for us to get our freedom and build our nation. And he can put where they correspond with them, with our lobbies where they correspond with them, our defense in the homeland, and our people who are doing the civil disobedience. I hear what in Mighty Dot talk. He talk say Osoludo go provoke them, make they wake up well, because they don't wake up. Because remember, say because of this sit at home, it was not. This is how autopilot came. Because nobody could stop them from sitting at home. That was why Mazi Simon Epa was like, look at what is happening, that the spirits of Biafra have taken over. Looking for the rightful terminology. Somebody typed autopilot. He said yes, autopilot. That is how autopilot came. And this is what is continuing. And I know say even Soludo doesn't want to do this, but he has no choice because his slave masters are telling him what to do. I can imagine that he even goes to tell them sometimes, say, you know, these people, how am I going to do? But these people are doing this thing at home. They voluntarily doing this thing and all those things because he knew how autopilot came. This is a person who was talking about Biafra 2016. So he knows all these things, not that he doesn't know. But they will tell him that, hey, we don't care. You have to do what we tell you or else we go expose you. Because some of them were sodomized, you know, and all those things. So nobody say you don't know what they do, but you don't get choice because Islam is sadistic. Seriously, they are sadistic. When you talk about people will be say they no get empathy, they no get sympathy, they no get anything with the human. This is a cult. This is a cult. So my people, make una wake up and cheer up. Say God is there our side, and this freedom must come. And the freedom is already, we can even smell it. We can even smell it. Thank you, my sister. Thank you, my sister.
They will. God bless you.
They will bless you too.
Thank you for all those who have been making their comments at the comment section respectfully. You know, most of us here, or some of us don't understand what we are doing, but they know what they are in our midst doing. Some of them are errand girls and boys. And sometimes you will be asking, how do people even get the money that they squander about, whether it is Nigeria government giving them that money so that they will come and destroy Breji. And when it comes to a stage that they have no opportunity or they don't have the chance or the loophole to invade what we are doing, they will start giving you excuses, jumping from pillar to post looking for excuses.
Just like Ngozi Arabweze,
If you
who
are
was planted.
genuinely fighting for anything and you know that you need that thing, nothing will move you from
Nothing.
nothing will move you. Even if somebody hit you on the head, you will stand there and fight back, provided you are gunning for that thing to achieve it
You
under.
know your objectives.
Yes, I wish I have money. I will buy more of this charter and distribute it for them to read and understand what our government stands for. The PM in Finland, our first PM and our second PM, they are not fighting each other. They are
At
not
all.
they are not in enmity. We have one accord. And what was stated in that very charter, the PM, our first PM, he has not cancelled it because it wasn't done by him. Biafra does not belong to him. It does not belong to anybody. It is for all of us. This is government for the people, by the people, and for the people. When you listen to what President Trump said here, he made mention of their ancestors to uphold the legacy of their ancestors. He did not say, I want to implement my own rule and make Americans to uphold it. No. And he's number 7th president of America. So we
But
have first prime minister. We now have second. Because of circumstances that these two leaders, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Mazi Simon Ekpa, our first prime minister, was incarcerated by Nigeria and their allies in Europe. Mazi Ogenkere and Mazi Simon Ekpa are fighting for the same cause. So
obviously,
any fool that is in our midst who does not understand that charter that was made during the time of our first prime minister, this is it here. Let me display it. This is it here. Look at it with an American senator, John James. So, when people lack understanding,
my sister,
yes,
remember, say, as then they sentenced Mazi Nnamdi Kanu on the same day, John James, day for the Congress, they talk about him. And now
yes,
because of this thing where you see him with Ogenkere here. So if you
yes,
say you love Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and you don't follow Ogenkere, you will
yes,
be itibori bo.
yes, yes. So, what we are doing is not hide and seek game, and we are not in the children's moonlight play. We are in something that has taken so many lives. So anybody who doesn't understand what they are doing, they should go back to this charter and see that both Mazi Ogenkere and Mazi Simon Ekpa, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they have common goal. We have no enemy. If you make us our enemy, that will be your headache. That will be your headache because we don't have time. We must appease the mind of our people that have been killed by getting them Biafra. Onyendu said, I am already dead. The only thing that will bring me back to life is Biafra.
Biafra.
So what are you people doing? Jumping from pillar to post will not get Biafra. Be focused. Remain in one place and stop jumping from pillar to post. Gossiping like children. Gossip will not get you Biafra either. What will get you Biafra is consistency. And Onyendu said that it is only consistency personified that will get you Biafra. Not lukewarm consistency. No. You have to be serious. Like my brother said here, that they have Shia and Sunni Muslims who don't see eye to eye. But when it comes to non-Muslims, they unite. So what are you waiting for? I think we have had enough today. 3 hours plus. I always want to make it snappy so that those in homeland can have their data to watch this. I thank all of you so much for all your comments and your consistency. We know that no, my sister Butuo, ọkwa ichetara na our information minister Osiayi anyị discussing ife ọ ga-adịzi ka ife ụmụaka ọ bụ onye ala
Yes.
bịa chịrị akwa gị onye ala bịa ebe ị na-awụ arụ chịrị akwa gị ịgbara ọtọ chụbụ ya mba na unu ncha bụrụ ndị ala rapụ ya ya nwanwe ọnụ ya ife sọlịa ya were ya kwuo. We are not here to discuss her because oluru oge ọrụ ndị otu obi ya jekwuru obi na obi na-emezi campaign now to come back for next year anakwari ya position or gbabakwa na another party. We are not like that. That is not who we are. You see all this our presidents and prime minister in detention, they all have one goal, one common goal, and anyị ga na-esofa like that. There is no point. My brother Chukwuma, you made a very important comment. You said that I should go and monetize my page. I don't know how to do it. Please, if you know how to do it, anyone at all, contact me on this number, +77070. Let me call it properly. Is +4477 06705575. Contact me, anybody at all that knows how to do the monetization, so that I will be using it to be making proper donation to what we are doing. You know, somebody have suggested it before that I should monetize my pages. So
You can also just maybe when you have time, just look on YouTube and ask monitor how to monetize a page. You get information.
yes, whatever Nkiru likes, let us say about our prime minister, anything people are saying about you should give you the strength to keep doing what you're doing. Ị na-eme ife n'ụwa ma o nwere onye na-ekwu maka gị ma na ife ị na-eme nwere isi.
You have not started.
Yes, so I like it. Let them go there and be shaming themselves. Oh, ndị ajụrụ ajụ. Ife anwa bụ ọzọ ndị ajụrụ ajụ. Ịma na ịbịa n'afịa ị ga-enwe ọzọ ewu, nwee ọzọ nama, nwee ọzọ ọkụkọ. So ọzọ vam bụ ọzọ ndị ajụrụ ajụ. Ya je join afa ayadiro after. I did go to 5. We can still do it. At
Yes.
least yesterday, UK Biafrans egosigo that nafa ego anwa atụtala ọbụrụkwa ofu onye tụrụ ya. So it will show you that Biafrans nọ na UK they have spoken.
Yes.
They have spoken. And maybe nafatu nụrụ ụdị ego anwa before bụ na onye na-edufa amaro how to talk to them. Or Maroha, you cannot be a leader if you are not ready to listen to other people.
No.
You cannot be a leader if you are not ready to serve others.
If you cannot learn, how can you teach, my sister?
Exactly. You don't give what you don't have.
True,
That is
true.
what they showed yesterday. And I am very grateful to them because these people, they surprised me. The number even swelled up. More people coming back. I'm telling you, about 5 people came back, contacted our bishop, and with contacts that they are back with money.
Thank
So
God.
it was a surprise, and it is all the doings of the Lord. You have
What a
to
joy.
really give your ear to the people. You don't treat people like they do not exist or they do not matter, and they will listen to you. You have to come down to anybody's level in order to rule them. You don't rule people from afar. Like Hope Uzodinma lives in Abuja, ruling people in Imo State. If her name maybe. That is administration by proxy. And that is not what we are here to practice. Biafra is real. And if you want Biafrans to listen to you, be serious with them. And be sincere with them. Be honest with them and show them love, because our people have suffered this lack of affection for too long. We need to be pampered. If you don't pamper your people, they will not agree with you. If you don't give them that sense of belonging, They will ostracize you. So, my people, for anybody to be an administrator, you must allow others to also
Minister,
administer you. Yes. So, whatever she's saying or doing, that is not our objective. It's for her, you know.
one question, I beg. I don't know the date. I remember Triple General Igwe Butuzo visited our space few weeks ago. If somebody knows the that space, please to share it. You know that we, because it will be good to to come up with it sometimes, of course, because you know when people are trying to use our people to confuse people, we should also, I thought of maybe we should also flash that also, that Igwe Butuzo was there with success and our PM too. You know, I don't know exactly, but it's a couple of weeks ago. You know, yeah. I've been thinking about. I don't know how to find which part. I don't know exactly which particular um the space it was. Maybe Tutos may know, or anybody. If anybody knows the person, let the person maybe share it to you, Sister Betty, or to Tutos, and we can then check that particular part and see and hear the Triple General's voice again and what he said. Although the line was not steady and kicked him out after a while, but the one he said definitely is enough, you know. Yeah.
Yes, yes. Thank you so much, everybody. Yes, thank you. Let us remain focused. Don't be distracted, because that is always the priority of your enemy, to
Yes.
distract you. So when they distract you, you will lose focus. And when you lose focus, you are very vulnerable for defeat.
That means you lose the consistency that Nnamdi Kanu and someone else might be
Yes,
shouting, which is
yes.
what we are standing upon, you know. Yeah.
Forget about all these people. All the my people, Dalunu so much. I appreciate and I love all of you.
We
And
love
I
you
know that you
too.
people, you love me as well. And though if you want na nwanne ka ị na-emeba,
Yes.
biko onye ọbụla jisi ike. Fulani ada ezukwa ike o. They are
Yes.
not resting. They are on the rampage. Even though America is there watching them, they are still messing up.
They are still doing.
Ndị mmadụ, ndị fa focus kịta on bụ ndị ofe mmanụ, mana onye ndu gwalụfia agwa. Onye ndu told them. So ndị be anyị, onye ndị ilo gbara gburugburu na-eche ndụ ya nche mgbe niile. Ụmụ Biafra, unu alarụkwa n'ụla. Peace, progress, unity, and equity. I love
Equity.
you all, and by the special grace of God, we will dance on the street of Biafra together. Bye
Una.
from here, and
Bye.
remain blessed.